Neo. I'm looking at Neo
Yo,
right
what's up,
now.
guys? Welcome to today's stream. I've got a couple guests on here. Got Plug and Trippy, and they're going to be joining me. We're going to be talking about what's going on with the market SPY, and we'll look at some of the flow and some options and just a couple tickers to watch this week. You guys want to say anything before we start?
Yo, it's Plug here. I ain't really got nothing to say. Just looking forward to the stream, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Add some commentary.
I
Feel
have
ya,
some
feel ya.
commentary. I got some stocks
Yeah, you're
that I
hella
want y'all to
timid
look
right now.
at.
Come on now. Wake up, man. Oh, wow. This is gonna be a bad stream, I can tell already. But can you see my screen? I was gonna talk about the SPY. I mean, Friday was just crazy. Am I right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Oh, you're eating, right? So you want a break, right? You don't want to talk that much right now until you finish eating. You're eating, right? So you want a break, right? You don't want to talk that much right now until you finish eating. Hey, I can hear that in the background.
My bad. Hold on.
You mind turning that echo
What
stream
now?
on?
How about
Damn,
now?
we're good now.
All right,
Here we
cool.
go.
Yeah, there you
Yo, so what's up with SPY? I mean, I'm thinking we've got one more day. I think for sure we probably hit 412. I think I was talking to you about my targets was like right here. And basically the pattern that I see is this pennant. So within that pennant, I see a head and shoulders potentially forming, right? So a lot of people might play the head and shoulders hype, but I think that most likely it's going to be the pennant. So I think we'll retouch 387, and that's because we have a gap fill right here. Was it like 393, 396? I can't remember. Um, and the reason we're all the way up here on Friday is because we actually had a gap right here, and I was telling Gatu that, hey, just let that thing run because it's gonna keep going. Fill that gap. They're gonna want to push and fill that. Um, so I think we were talking about how also maybe we see a pullback Monday, but the sentiment's bullish. What do you got to say about that?
go.
We've gonna
Well,
finish the quesadilla.
well, you already know me, brother. I'm feeling bullish, like I
Mm-hmm.
said.
Yeah, I see that too.
Um,
Actually,
I'm
that
fit.
target to what?
Um, if you look at the daily,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you have a shot. You know, I talked about it with you, GG. That on the daily, if you see if S&P, let's say if on market P market Monday, let's say Futes go below the 450, then you got some. You got you.
You got the
I'm pretty
pullback.
sure. Yeah, you'll get the pullback, and bears will be in control
Uh,
if the S&P goes below 4050.
right now, I'm on Spy.
Oh
Like you
yeah,
said,
you're on SPY.
yeah, you good. But I was gonna
Yeah.
say, we can swap over, but I think if Buttes gap up, like over Sunday stuff, we'll probably sell off like the rest of the day. If we kind of gap down, then there's a chance people buy it up, and that's probably what I'll do. I'll close any puts that I have, and then I'll go long on calls. Or if we come down and break below here, then we'll most likely continue downward for that gap fill below. But I do think, like you said, we're bullish because I think the market's going to want to push up here 412, 415 up here, this top range.
Yep.
Or it could be not even that high, but just a little bit more. There you can see there's a little bit of space left here for at least 412. I think maybe those would be the first targets. But the reason that I feel like Monday might be more of a down day pullback and then continue going up is Friday was just straight up. Like it was like very little downside, right? So I don't think the market makers are just gonna let everybody that got in here print. I think they gotta kill some premium somehow. Plus it's a new quarter. So I think they might pull us back a little bit, kill some premium, and then people are gonna get scared and then they're gonna run it back up again. So that's what I was kind of saying. There might be an opportunity to get out of puts If it comes down to like 403, oof, that's actually pretty far down. I don't know if we'll go down that far, but yeah. And then there's also like the thing about the banks. Like I don't know if you've been following the banks, but like they haven't been doing very well. So what's up with that? You know, like if the market's correcting and the bank fear is gone, then I would think the banks would start recovering, but they haven't been doing much. And especially like Charles Schwab, I know Mav brought this up, but this one's, I mean, been selling off. So like, what? This doesn't make any sense to me. Like, he says there's something
Yeah,
cooking on the downside.
it doesn't make sense to me, especially when you have like a merger happening between TD as well.
Mm. What does that mean? Merger?
Means TD is gonna be a part of Charles Schwab.
Yeah, but
That's
didn't that
crazy.
happen already, or is that still happening?
I think by the end of this month they'll be through.
Oh wow.
Oh, yeah. So if it starts getting under 50, I mean, people will probably start panicking again. And we'll probably come down, probably actually to like 45. Yeah, there's like a 5-point range in here. If we get underneath 50 up here, then there's definitely what were we looking at? Bank of America. We were talking about this one. This one's a clear head and shoulders pattern right here. So shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. And it looks to me like there's some times in the head and shoulder pattern where you break down, come back and retest the neckline, and then you break further down. So I think maybe banks do have a little bit of upside, but then midterm, I think we'll probably see more fear come back into circulation and stuff. What do you think? Let's see. Yeah, he's eating right now, so maybe no commentary on that. Okay, I see you. Let's talk about, okay, so the bullish things is obviously the target's like 412, 414, and then we'll probably start seeing some sellers get out. But the things that are bullish is MACD's crossing over, bullish momentum. So it is going to be tough for bears right now, I think. And the thing that's also pushing up SPY is it does have a little bit of tech. And tech in general is just like super bullish. I posted this chart in Twitter. Basically what it is a double bottom here where the pullback to the neckline, and then now you broke the previous, like the top of the W. And so the distance, the distance for that is here.
The
What's up?
neckline is 30, right? On BAC? Like 30,
Yeah.
30,
I'm looking at
31?
I'm looking at QQQ now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, QQQ has a W basically. That has the neckline too.
That motherfucker's bullish.
Yeah, it's so bullish. So this is the neckline, and the distance for this is right here. Like this is the distance for the breakout. Just an idea is like basically
next
to
level,
where I'm at.
334.
Yeah, like 334 is what I'm looking at.
No, that's kind of insane. I think
Not too much.
maybe 326.
So this was my first target, the 321, and we basically got up to that. I think midterm, this is 334 is the top. I mean, at this point, they're going to want to push it up there. The thing is, it's not going to be an easy ride up. I think we'll have a small pullback and then keep going. So similarly, like right here, we got to a big resistance level, and we kind of chilled and just consolidated for a bit, and now we're breaking out. So this is kind of a soft level, but it's, I mean, so this is definitely the end target, but we could struggle to get above this and then break out. But just based off like the technicals on this, like double bottom and the distance, like I said, this is the end target, 335, 334. And then MACD's lining up, so chilling, bullish momentum. So tech is actually bullish. I was feeling bearish Thursday night, and then I looked at that and I posted it and I was like, nah, this is bullish. And then the inflation data came out too, right? The PCE came out. What was the stuff that came out good? I can't remember actually. It wasn't as bad as expected though.
Yeah, the PC it came out as expected.
Oh, okay, okay.
And,
So what's the next big data? I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm gonna look that up really quick on the side. But next week, what do we have? Next week, oh yeah, we have the ISM numbers and stuff. I'm not actually sure how that affects us. We could look deeper into it. So ISM data is 30 minutes after the market, and let's see. I'm gonna pull it up here on this so you guys can see it too. You know? Yeah, here it is. So last time this came out was 47.4, and it was on March 1st. So let's look at what the March 1st. How did we trade on March 1st? March 1st was a red day for tech. Oh no, it was a chop day. Let me see. I can't see. I'm actually kind of blind. Let me get rid of that. March 1st on QQQ was actually a red day. Yeah, it was a red day. And what was the data on it? The data was March 1st was lower than the forecast. Previous was 47.4, came in at 47.7, and that was supposed to come in at 48. And so we sold off that day. What the ISM data is basically data compiled from monthly replies to questions asked of purchasing and supply executives in over 400 industries. So, yeah, what's up, plug? Like the video, please. Yeah, thank you. PMI composite index. So if this comes in lower than forecast, then we might sell off. It's looking like. Let me look at SPY and make sure the March 1st was also bearish. It was kind of bearish. It wasn't as bad. It was a red day. So we gapped down going into ISM, and then we also sold off a little bit. We did have a lower day of about 93, but ended up closing at 94, almost 95, 94 and a half. Okay, so my idea for this is going to be maybe a gap up. I think maybe 412, a gap up, and then we sell off because there is like very little structure. I think it's following the pennant, like this pennant here. So at the top is like 412, and then we start filling gaps under here. We start filling, I think there's two gaps in here actually. Yeah, there's a gap at 401, and there's also, oh no, the gap's right here, 403.
Yeah.
So gap at 403. This one actually got partially filled. I would just say this is filled, but we do have one down here too. So there's two gaps. There's a 403 gap, and then there's a 396 to 399 gap. So I think we might gap up, get bulls hyped up, and then kill premium, and maybe start working our way into these gaps. At least the first gap, we could see a bounce there. But if we fail to like get buyers, then we'll continue going into this gap down here. And the only reason I say that is because a lot of this was like pretty insane move up. Like it wasn't like,
yeah.
That's what I'm feeling though. I know you're bullish, so I want to hear your take now.
So like, okay, I don't really follow SPY, but like, cause I follow the S&P.
Yeah, you want me to pull that one up? SPX?
Yeah, pull SPX.
All right, bet. What chart frame
But
you
like,
want? Oh, I got the same thing on this actually. Okay. Let me do it daily just so we can get a better visual. Yeah, there's definitely a little bit more upside on it. I see it too there. Go on, King. Go ahead and say what you got to say.
Okay, so I'm feeling more bullish on the S&P. Reason why I'm feeling bullish on the S&P is because we are above 4050, which is like now acting as support.
Yeah.
So like I said, guys, like if we go below 4050 on Monday, pre-market on futures, then bears are in control. But if we stay above 4050, then bears are in, bulls are in total control. And I feel like we can rally all the way up to maybe 1000. Wait, hold up. Let me pull up my. Give me 1 sec, guys. Give me 1 sec. Pull up the chart real quick. I think we can go high as 4140
4140.
and yeah, 4140. That'll be your first first target level,
Yeah,
and your second target level would be 4200, like 42
yeah.
20 25
Here.
around
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. See that?
And we can either pull back on either one of these two targets, either the first one or the second one. Me
Right.
personally, I have 3 scenarios actually. One, which is the one, I think if we can either pull back on 4140. Actually, 2 scenarios. We can either pull back on 4140 or pull back at 4200, like 4220
Here.
and shit, 4225.
So you're saying not?
And
Yeah.
and
You're
if we
saying
pull back,
non-stop to this, so keep going
yeah,
up here.
yeah, we're gonna keep going up till there, and then that's where bears are gonna start piling in, and then we're gonna fill those gaps all the way down.
Yeah. And that makes sense because that's kind of where my pennant is right here. But I
Yeah,
do think there would be some resistance here at this intersection point right there. That's actually the first target. And that's why I kind of say we could just. I think for the bears, the best scenario is just go ahead and let them gap up, like gap it up here. And
yeah.
at that point, I mean, bulls could be exhausted, so the rest of the day is just gonna sell off.
Like,
Because
mind you, yeah,
like for bears, that's the best case scenario. Gap up, get the bulls exhausted, and then just start shorting it. Because if the futes go down red, if we open up down here, that's just gonna reload, you know, the bulls. They're just gonna buy this dip, and now it's gonna keep going up, right? So
oh yeah,
right,
that's possible. Yeah,
you know, so it's better if you're a bear, I would rather get the gap up, like just to move up there, and then pile on shorts, right?
yeah. Pile on
Because
shorts.
if you gap down, bears are gonna get greedy. They're not gonna sell, but bulls are gonna step in and they're gonna buy this up. And now, so that's what I'm saying. Like if it gaps, like I'm more bullish right now. So, but I have puts, right? So it doesn't make sense. But if I get the opportunity to cut on a pullback, I'm gonna take my profits or break even or whatever, and then I'm gonna most likely flip because
Yeah,
it just looks strong. But then the things that worry me are those gaps, like I said. So
yeah. That's
my puts kind of have time, so I'd rather just get the gap up, maybe add a few more puts, and then just ride it down to this pennant. What I'm thinking, you know? What do you think, brother? You said the first scenario
yeah.
is this one,
That's a nice theory you got there. So that's, you know,
and you said the first
me
scenario is
personally,
this one.
yeah. First scenario is we hit the first target, which is 4140 around there.
Right.
And maybe we can drop down right there, but we can still go as high as 4200.
Right. So
Yeah,
you're saying this is like the greedy target here. This will be the
like a
more greedy.
great, yeah,
Yeah, and that could be possible too, because I mean, like I showed you on the SPY is pretty notorious for filling those gaps.
yeah. And
Like,
mind you, like we've I mean, since like, I guess like, because when did we had the bull rally? In December, right? Or
yeah,
November? End of November?
the last bull rally was January. Is that, are you talking about this
Yeah,
one? So, I
yeah.
mean,
Like the
we've
new,
had multiple
no,
bull rallies.
basically like it was around last
Like
year
really,
November when we started, rally, or October when we started rallying around there. We just started rallying into the new year.
October. This was July. This July one's
That's
nasty,
July.
and then
July
the
was
October
nasty.
ones. I think the July one's the most nasty one, like just insane. This other one's kind of choppy, so this one's hard to play. This one was the straight up just buy the dip. This one was very hard to trade. And then this one, for the most part, was pretty straightforward, except for this data dependent, maybe, I think. That's what caused the gap. Yeah, this was Fed Powell, but then they bought that up.
Yeah.
So
But as you can see, you see how from November, like you see the bullishness, like
November.
from November to now, like you know how we were rallying, like
Yeah.
going up, and then all right. But like I said, like we've been rallying ever since, and we've been trying to aim for 4,200. So that's a key level.
Yeah.
4,200.
Do you
That's a
think
key
the bulls are
level.
gonna pull it? Yeah, I
Yeah,
definitely see that. Go ahead and just fill the gap, and then the bulls don't have any more,
yeah, because
upside to look for.
bulls have been waiting for 4,200 like for the
Right,
longest already. Like just
right. The thing that's
yeah,
scary, my brother, is like if we get up here, then FOMO kicks in too, right? So then at that
yeah,
point, at these levels, yeah, the SPY shouldn't be trading up at these levels, but then, I mean, the bears have so much work to do. Like they're gonna have to break that level there, another level here. Like they have a lot of work. Like they basically have to cut all the. I think this would be the first level they need to cut, like the 3,800, just to start being bearish again.
yeah.
So it just adds more armor to the bulls. The higher they go, the more support they have to look, as support. So, I say go ahead and fill the gap up there, just so there's no more upside. Like there's no reason to go up, right? Because right now we have
Yeah.
this thesis like, well, we got to fill the gap, so let's keep buying. And once we get that, I don't see any more gaps. Is there any more gaps? I think that's all the gaps up there. And then I mean then now you can start looking to the downside. That's what I think though. So this is downtrend. I mean, if we break this downtrend though, it is going to be hard to get back underneath a bearish sentiment. Sheesh. And look at the MACD. It's like it curled. It's bullish. MACD's bullish. The bullish momentum indicator's green. Holy, I mean,
But
one
anything
part.
can happen on Monday. Anything can happen Monday pre.
Yeah, one side of me wants to follow this pennant here, right? But if it breaks this downtrend resistance, I mean, that's like, didn't it do this before? Didn't it try to do the? Yeah, this was the
Oh, he's gonna
original
do that little.
This was the original downtrend. Holy, and actually, bro, I'm gonna clear all these levels real quick because I want to show you this. This is a very straightforward downtrend, right?
Yeah. Oh, but
And
that
so,
could be a new bull. That right there, that little bull trend right there, that could be a new rally right there, right?
yeah, so check this out, my brother. This is a downtrend. Usually when you
Yeah.
break a downtrend, you go back and retest it, and if you hold, now you're bullish as hell. So yeah, I see this level up here for sure. All those lines are kind of,
dude.
you see
Bob
that?
talked about 4,600, bro. End of year, mind you,
That's all
or
the
like
way up
around
here
the
though.
end of around
Ooh,
Q3.
that's a lot, my brother. Yeah, I see that level up there. I do think this is pretty straightforward though. Like you come down, get rejected, come down, get rejected, come down, get rejected. Finally break out, and now you want some confirmation to see if it's gonna hold, and it looks like it did. So if we do break that 4,200 range, I mean, shoot, I mean you're looking at bigger levels. That's like this is just a trader sentiment though. This is not looking at any like economic data and stuff, right? Because that's gonna throw off everything. But if you were just looking at charts, this is pretty straightforward. I would say bullish. You agree?
Hell yeah, I think bullish.
Yeah. Now we've got to add the factors of data, Powell, banks, like all this other fear and stuff. And that's what might make this journey to these higher highs difficult. Yeah, and just choppy and stuff,
Yeah.
That's the crazy part.
You gotta buy those freaking long expirations, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. We gotta wait for what the Fed does in May, because I believe they raise interest rates one more time, even a little bit or whatever the numbers people are speculating. I feel like banks will collapse again.
Yeah, you have bank earnings coming up in 2 weeks, so that's gonna be very important. Rumor has it that it's gonna be bad,
So that's the bullish thesis for me. The downtrend is broke and we retested and breaking out. Now this is the other downtrend that we need to break. I think this will be confirmation, because if we get rejected here and then start seeing sell-offs, then we're most likely doing this pattern here. You feel me? So this will be the line that, or this will be the line I'm watching, honestly. If we can break outside of this downtrend, then yeah, crazy. And then we pull back. Then obviously people are going to be looking for a head and shoulders pattern here, right? So they're going to be looking for this bottom of 380, and then they're going to start getting puts to short it. But since we got this support and the market's pretty resilient, we could bounce here. Yeesh, that makes sense. So big downtrend broke, secondary downtrend, looking to retest it. So I could see that gap up. It could play two ways. We could straight up gap up and then sell off if there's no buyers, if we get exhausted. Or the more bullish case scenario would be pull back, get that reload on everybody. People are going to buy the dip and then keep pushing higher. That would be the bullish case. The bearish case, I think, would be gap up and then people selling at open and just selling off the rest of the day. What I think. And then this will be the pattern here, this pennant. We're kind of these levels here. We're making one here, making one here. We'll probably make one here. And then we've got these here. So I would think maybe, you know, like that 41.50 that you said, that's definitely the level to watch. So this can go really either way, honestly. And it's just
it can go either way.
And it's just like, there's just so much like external variables too, you know, like data, Powell, the banks, everything's throwing off everything. It's just a tough market, my guy. I'm not gonna lie. So I think, man, we did a pretty good breakdown on that.
Yeah. Guys, if you want to see more data, join the Discord. Link in description.
Oh yeah. Hey, yeah, you can join the Discord if you want. I was gonna talk about QQQ now, because this is tech and it's a different pattern. It's like it's like way more bullish, I think. So I think tech keep pushing to 334. Did we already talk about this kind of? I think we did. Let me get rid of my dice.
Yeah.
Damn. So did you get your guys invited to the Discord, the other guys? Or not?
From the math? Nah, they should have joined. If they didn't, then fuck, they didn't. I told them.
So this one, I mean, clear break of the downtrend, and then we're flagging. You can also say the double bottom here. You feel me?
Yeah. Let me see QQQ on my charts.
So yeah, do you not follow QQQ?
No, not really, but right now QQQ,
it's kind of like SPY, but just built up with technology.
Do you think support's around 317?
317
or 3810? Which one?
There's not really any support. Like, I haven't added any levels though recently.
To me, the major is 310. But
I think like 310, 311 is what I got on that. And we're really at, I mean, right here, this is the midpoint. From here, we can go up to 333, or we can come back down to 311. In my opinion, we most likely come down just to find some support here. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And because guys, oh, you go ahead.
No, you said guys like what?
All right. Guys, if you guys want to see my charts, go to Discord, link in the description. But GG, I just want you to look at the 4-hour real quick on the daily chart.
Oh yeah, your algos.
Look at the blue one. Look at that support right there. That's the long-term trend.
Yeah, so it's bullish.
Yeah, but
and it's actually bullish short-term too, right?
Yeah, short-term too. But the primary though, it's pointing somewhat down. So it's just a matter of when. Well, I mean, it's pointing up, but no, actually it's pointing up. Actually, never mind. It's pretty bullish.
So everything's pointing up on this.
Yeah. Everything's
damn. So my puts are done then, huh?
Except for the short term, which is flat.
What is this looking like?
Yeah, it's flat. So it's just waiting for a move. Honestly, it's just.
Yeah. So tech's bullish, but there's some couple stocks that, I mean, just didn't do what they're supposed to. Oh, we gotta talk about China. We talked about SPY and QQQ. Let's talk about China because I think there's a lot going on with China. What was the BABA news? Let me show you the Asian market index. I've shared this on Twitter too. I think China is like the sleeping index right now, like just China stocks and stuff. There's an inverse head and shoulders here. And so I'm thinking we retouch that 22.5 again. If we can, I mean, we've already broke the downtrend right here. This is the downtrend we broke. We could get a pullback here, you know, like confirm and then keep going up. But just, I wouldn't trade this individually, but just China stocks in general, like BABA. This is nasty too. Did you talk about BABA once? Oh no, that was Mexi, right?
No, that was Mexi. That was a good call. Fuck. That was a good ass one.
Yeah, and this one's actually, I mean, this got gap, so it's got some leg room actually. Like this is very nice.
BABA chart actually.
MACD is bullish right here. Yeah, bullish momentum. There's two gaps. There's one up here, and then there's one down here. So again, you're kind of in the middle, but this is going to be a good support for it, I think, in general. It's actually right at the support. Still kind of.
What is it, 99?
I would just say 100. If it holds 100, or yeah, 99, I mean, that's gonna go up. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think it's gonna. I think it still needs to hit 114 in my opinion. I'm looking at the daily or at 113.
Right. Yeah. I would just go ahead and get that gap fill at 116 on BABA. Yeah. And this one actually is also making an inverse head and shoulders.
This looks good. I ain't gonna lie. BABA looks good. I might play this one.
This is good actually. Yeah.
I gotta tell Mexi. Yeah, I gotta tell him what's it.
I think
he knows the levels.
Yeah, the 120, my guy. No cap. I think the 120 is interesting for sure. There's actually a lot of flow, which we haven't really talked about flow. We should probably talk about. But yeah, BABA, bullish. And then JD's the other one I like. JD was the other China stock.
JD.
So, yeah, JD. So what I see here is maybe a double bottom here as well. Within that is maybe a beautiful just cup.
It's got to break 45. It's got to break 45 in my opinion.
Yeah. I got 44.5. But yeah, 45. I think 47 is the major resistance, like the real resistance there. I think we might pull back here and then pull back there and then go up. I think that's my opinion. For a cup and handle, this will be a cup, pull back, then make a handle, and then go fill the gap there. So I mean, you could play.
Look at the 3 hour though.
3 hour? I don't look at the 3 hour. I got the 2 hour though. 2 hour work. It could be this is the cup and handle too, actually. This could just be the cup here and then. So the top of the cup is here. This is the cup. Pulling back to fill the gap down here. Then maybe buyer step back in. And then there's no reason to go down. So we could go back up higher.
You saw the flow? How's the flow?
I saw some big orders on flow, yeah. So we should probably start adding the flow stuff into our analysis. So we're like at the halfway point. We're at the halfway point, so we'll start looking at flow into the stocks that we look at.
Look at that cup. You forgot the steam. You got the little smoke coming out of it.
The first one, should I look at BABA? Because there was definitely some BABA flow. Or should we just finish JD real quick?
I mean, let's look at BABA flow first.
All right. BABA's definitely more interesting, but both of them are good players actually. Let me go back to BABA and get an idea on the chart. So this first ticker we're going to talk about is BABA, and they had news about splitting up their sectors or just the company in general. and then they would basically split it up and then IPO stuff in sections. On the chart, we have a gap up here, we have a gap down below, but like we were saying, I think holding above 100 or 99 is going to be bullish. And then from a bigger perspective, it looks like it's maybe an inverse head and shoulder. So there's a shoulder there, got the head, and it looks like it might be making a shoulder here. So first target would be like 120. Well, actually, like Plug said, 114, 116, because we've got a gap fill right there. But yeah, second target 120. So that I think is interesting. Did Trippy just leave?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, he might have rage quit. And then the MACD is bullish, and then we've got bullish momentum. So that's just a little bit longer time frame roadmap blueprint of the chart. Obviously, there is that risk of that gap fill below, but if China stocks continue going up, which I'll show you guys the HSI, and basically this is what I was saying, this thing is nutty bullish. We've got a huge inverse head and shoulder that's been in the making. So if this continues going up, the indexes, then BABA should continue following, especially off that really nice bullish news. So now I'm going to show you guys some of the flow. Did you see anything unusual? I think the ones I saw were the 120s for a couple weeks out. But let me see if I can find anything. Damn. So I will have to run to the Walmart, WMT. Okay, he had to dip. Here's the 110 calls. Oh, 110 calls for 2 weeks out. These are the 1,000 in size came in for, oh, these are actually 3 weeks out. They've got
Ooh,
the 110s,
the 110s,
110s, 428.
Ooh.
Plenty time actually.
Yeah, I see the 110s with premium of 289K. I mean 298.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, these are nice. So the reason these are pretty good is because the spread bid is 258 to 270, and they bought these at the top according to this. By the way, I've got links to this Unusual Wells. They just did a UI update, which is pretty clean. I'm still kind of getting used to it, so we might struggle in today's stream, but there's a 5% discount code if you guys want to use it on my link. I posted it in the chat. Yeah, the 110s are nice. They're also got 110s for a week before that. So what I'm going to do here is actually size this up to 25K. Let me see if I can do that. 25. You know the shortcut? You can do like 25 and then key in the K, and it's a shortcut.
Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you knew that. It's pretty clean.
Yeah,
okay.
That's clean.
So there's overall call volume is 71%. 60 billion in premium. So there's more money going into puts. That's weird.
That is weird.
But a lot of this is kind of neutral. It's looking like 78%, 50% of most of the flow going in is neutral. What is this down here? 5,000, 120 calls, 110s and 19s. These came in closer to the bid. Technically bearish.
But yeah, guys, if she hovers around 99 or 100, bullish.
Yeah, and it's only about 8% out the money right now. 27. I'm gonna add these. I've already hearted these. They came in 10 seconds before the market closed. BABA is a good play. I'm gonna look into that one. Yeah, you should. And there's also the other ones that we were talking about. JD and yeah, JD mainly, and Pendule Duel is kind of nice, and Billy or Baidu, and also what's the other one? Oh, Neo, some of the EV stuff.
Oh yeah, Neo. I heard some news came out of Neo. I forgot. I don't know what news, but I have to look into it.
That's right. It's the it's the delivery numbers for Neo, right?
Oh, okay.
Is that what you said? Is that what you saw, or was something
I'm
else?
guessing. I'm guessing because I saw. I forgot. I think it was a tweet. Some guy just saying big news on Neo or some shit like that.
Yeah, might be that. Yeah. Some people are saying Neo might go bankrupt though. I don't know. I doubt it because they've got China behind their back, you know, like their supports. It's like China is Neo's like the Ford of China, basically.
Okay.
They're gonna get bailed out or whatever. So the ones that I like on Baba, I think maybe Friday was a good consolidation, maybe buy the dip opportunity. Is the 110s for 28s with that decent premium that came in, and then I saw the 110s, 101K order, single order. Somebody just bought these 21 110. So these are a little bit more risky. And then you see people are selling puts. Yeah, a lot of people are selling puts. So when you sell puts, that means you're expecting the price to either stay sideways or go up. And you're basically collecting premium off the puts, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a wobbler. The play.
The what?
The play is a wobbler.
What's that
It's a
mean?
wobbler now? No, meaning that it's 50-50 now, Baba.
Yeah. I like the upside though, honestly, not gonna lie.
I do. If I were to get calls, I'll get like close to the money, bro. I'll just get like 100 calls.
Yeah, the only thing that's kind of like worrying for me is the MACD. This thing's been cooling down. There's bearish momentum.
Neo daily though, like broke.
Yeah. Real quick, can I show you like this Baba, the MACD? I don't know if you follow MACD. Do you follow it? It's crossing over. It's kind of scary. It looks like it's over.
I see it.
But then if you scroll out to bigger time frames, you still got a lot of leg room. So it's like maybe in the short term we see a small pullback to 100 because we haven't really, you know, tested that as a support. But if we hold this range here and we bounce, that's the place and time you get those calls to 110. I think you'll get them a little bit cheaper, and yeah, you'll be in a lot cheaper than some of the big whales that are in there. You feel me?
Yeah.
Facts. Okay, so Baba is the first play. You said Neo? Neo. Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay, so I haven't looked at this one in a minute. These are my last levels. It looks like it came down close to where I was targeting that first one. Because there was a gap down here. I don't know if you guys remember that. There was a gap down here on the daily, I believe. On the daily, we had a huge gap that we needed to fill down here. So I had that marked out a while ago. It looks like it came down to that. So there is a small baby gap down here, but that might come later.
Brother, the flow. Go to the flow.
Okay, 1 second. Let me get an idea of the chart real quick.
Cool.
So this is very good support. That 950 is going to be very nice support. If it gets above this 1050, holy, I mean, you're talking about $1.50 move, which is not a lot, but based off of like where it's trading at, that's going to be like a 10% move. So that's not bad, actually. They just had deliveries. So this is nice. This is nice. Holding this support here, this support range here, 950 to 9. Just this range is nice. Breaking above 1050 is bullish. Start going up all the way almost to $12. And
I think she broke already. 1050?
Yeah, this is nasty actually. Cause look, the more I look at it, this looks like an inverse head and shoulders low key. I might have to change to a different.
And on the flow, bro, you got $9. Wait, you got someone getting the 9.5 calls, the $9.50 calls, and they're worth 420K. I mean 402K.
Let me quickly add this comment, and then we'll look at the flow. So this is like an inverse head and shoulder. It looks like we might get a small pullback, which is fine. That just shows first attempt was a rejection. But if you get back into 10, 20, 10, 15 territory, buyers might step back in, and then we keep going. Because now we are reloaded, basically. You know what I'm saying? Cool off, reload, and then keep going. And that time we could break that almost 11 range. So that's the pattern here. It looks nice. It did have a pretty big run. So a small pullback would be expected, maybe $10. if we can get buyers to step back in, then we could continue breaking above that 1050. So like the reason I say we might see a pullback is like, look at all the energy we took to get up to this level, and then this is a huge level. So if we basically use most of our gas going into that, our tank is low, you know what I'm saying? We need to stop, come back down, pick up more buyers, and then we're gonna have more strength to break through that big resistance. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Now let's look at this floor really quick. That's just how I kind of read the charts. Neo, based off of my filters, we might need to go into like smaller premium because it's a smaller market cap, so not that much money goes into it. You're saying the 950s were coming in,
And the 12s.
so on my initial filter, and this is just mine, I only see the 10.5s for 2 weeks out, which is still pretty bullish. And then
Yeah, I only have 25K. Yeah, on my filter. Just yeah.
Oh, okay. So let me find.
Watch, scroll down. You're gonna see them.
Well,
you're gonna see.
Well, the reason that I don't see as much as you is because I hide in the money. I hide in the money and out the money only. So I toggle these two filters on because I don't really care too much about stuff that's already in the money because it's not gonna move much. I care for stuff that's like far out the money because then people are expecting a move into that range. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But if it's already in the money, then you know it could just be hedging. It could just be repositioning and stuff. It really doesn't help much. That's why I always use these. But I always, I always go back. You can always go back and untoggle it and see more flow. So that's what I'm about to do now. I'm about to untoggle these and see, maybe I can see more of the stuff you're talking about.
Yeah, because I have alerts. I have the alerts.
Oh, you have alerts? Okay.
Yeah.
So now that we untoggled those, I'm going to actually add this to like 10K. Let's see, more flow. It's definitely more bullish though. I don't know if you see the call volume, 73%, 82, is it 82 or yeah, 82% of the premium is going into calls, and about 50%, 45% is all bullish.
Put 25K.
Where's the ones you were saying, the 9.5s?
Yeah.
Is it for a different date or?
Yeah, it's the give me 1 sec. It's the 421.
421.
Yeah, 421s, and then you have 12s that are next year actually, January.
I'm gonna go into the chain.
They're alerts, bro.
Oh, they're alerts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the options chain so I can see them better. And there's for 421, right?
Yeah.
This thing's not working. This thing's not working or what? Is your chain working for you?
Yeah, my chain is fine. It's because my premium is at 25K. Maybe that's why.
Yeah. Let me send you this link. Cause is this drop down working for you on your machine? Might be a bug that I need to send over. Click on that and then click on the drop down, cause I can't get to the drop downs. I don't think it's my computer. I think it might be just a defect. It looks like it's. It looks. Can you get to that?
Let me see.
Drop down.
Yeah, let me see.
Trippy's gonna look into Baba Place. Call out.
I'm already in it. What is this, Neo? Okay.
Yeah. Now this is gonna show you all the different chains and the different open interest and different volume. But I'm having trouble clicking on that drop down to change to a different date.
The expiry, whatever.
Yeah.
Go give me 1 second. Let me see what works on that.
Like I'm trying to click it, but it doesn't
Yeah,
show.
it's not working. Yeah,
Not working.
it's a glitch, I think.
Okay, let me take a screenshot. Did you ever figure out green shot?
Did I? Yeah, it's just, but I'm still getting the hang of it. I forgot how I did it. I know you just press Control P, right? Capture window. Yeah, I just click capture window.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got it now. I just.
Wait, it works for you?
Yeah, it works for me.
You can.
Yeah, I just posted something. Wait, no, the expiry,
Yeah.
no, I didn't, bro. Like I said, it's a glitch.
Oh, then what works for you? I'm confused now.
You talked about green shot.
Oh, green shot. Oh, bet.
Yeah, and it works for me. I'm yeah. But
Options chain drop down and results drop downs.
Yeah, man.
All right, just sent it over the bug.
Oh, probably right here. Right down here, no? Oh no, never mind, not here. On overview, no.
It doesn't seem to work. All right, sent it over to the dev team. Let's see if we can get some help on that. Damn, I'm feeling special right now. Let me ask them if anybody else. And just to make sure. I guess we can't really look at the different chains then because this is not working.
You also have an alert on the $9 put.
Yeah, that's what I might need to go into. Go to flow alerts. Is it flow alerts?
6K premium.
Oh, this is flow alerts. I want just regular alerts. Which would be. How did you get to the alerts?
The alerts.
Options flow? No.
Yeah, you go to options data, and then you go. It says right there, flow alerts.
Oh, but there was another one. There was an old alert. It was just regular alerts. But this is different. Pretty sure.
Market overview.
Dividend.
Super flow. I noticed there isn't dark flow anymore. Huh.
No, it's there. And they just moved it.
Oh.
Options. So we're getting distracted right now. Open. Oh, I changes Greeks. I think they got rid of the alerts. The regular
I think
alerts.
Options flow. I think it's called flow alerts now.
Yeah, but we used to have a different alert.
This
looks like
pool
chain.
was just
This looks like
dark pool was just called dark pool. Now it's dark pool feed.
All right, he said it's not working for them. They're gonna look at it. Yeah. Damn, feeling like a G right now. We finding defense.
Yeah, you save millions of customers right now.
Yeah, they're all in panic right now, my brother.
X.
No, bro, like the old layout, there was a different, like it would just alert you with stuff, but now it's just showing you not what I was thinking about.
I think it's flow alerts, bro. Did you click flow alerts?
Yeah, I'm in flow alerts, but non-standard options.
Or wasn't it hot? Oh no, hottest contracts. Hot, not hot. Now it's called hottest contracts. Hot chains used to hot chains. Now it's hottest contracts.
They didn't mess it up, but they flow alerts. That was not what it was called back then. Rules.
It was just called alerts.
It was just regular alerts. And now it feels like it's different. Volume over open interest. Oh well. I'll look into it later. It used to be like I know they got rid of it. Which ones are you looking at?
Stocks.
What are you diving in right now looking at? I think we did pretty
Amazon?
good on the breakdown. We're just taking a little small break just casually, and then we'll hop in on some more tickers in a bit. Feel me? I'm just looking at shit right now, honestly. Trying to figure out
Yo, Amazon, I mean, pretty nice.
I'm gonna hide ETF alerts. Now here's the repeated hits. So this looks like it's chains. Volume over put. Spot size 300. Oh, so maybe they did get rid of it. And now it's just coming in like this. Which is cool. It's cool. So now you see BB coming in. I'm gonna do 25k premium. Just want to alert for 25k. Tesla match had some alerts come in. It had I need to do contains only single legs, contains out the money only. Out the money only contains only single legs. And then we're gonna do 25k premium. Calls and puts. There's not that many options here yet. Usually they would have the open volume, open interest higher. Water more important than the float. Okay, so based off of this, these are some of the big alerts that came in. I'm gonna save this. Yeah, we're gonna save this. No, is that cat, bro? They sold out of the Amy popcorn. Sold out of the Amy popcorn, my brother.
Previous premium. You put the premium on the previous premium? You put 25k on previous premium? Is that where you put it? Yeah, right.
Or for the alerts. You in the alerts tab?
Yeah, I'm on flow alerts.
Yeah, I'm on 25k.
All right, cool.
So
yours looks way different than mine. That's weird.
Mine looks different than yours.
Oh, let me go to.
I'm looking for. There's wind. I think there's. So my favorite thing. I'm not a big fan of the flow alerts. I like finding them throughout the flow. My thing is the hottest contracts. That's the biggest thing for me. I'm still getting used to it, but I like applying my 200G filter on this. And I like filtering this. So KSS, my brother, Kohl's corporate, there's big flow on puts for next week. It was 429k premium. It was about 32% of the total volume. 27 of that was 27% sweeps and 39% floor. Oh, we've got to talk about Amy too, actually. I don't know if Trippy wants to hear this, but I saw some nasty put volume on Amy.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm more.
Huh? Yeah, it's the $2 puts and the $3 puts for Amy.
Fuck, it's over.
All right, we're gonna get back into it. We were kind of just casually hanging out, but I'm gonna talk about Amy now. So let's talk AMC vibes. How am I feeling about Amy? The apes shouldn't get mad at me. I talked about this gap fill way back here. I told my people, I told them, get out. There's a gap fill down here. It's gonna fill it. Now what I think is happening is basically this uptrend that we broke. Sorry for the scribbles, but it broke it, is reclaiming that. If it gets back under $5, then I think we could see this low level again. You can also kind of see the MACD is showing some weakness. So if that starts crossing, there could be some trouble. I'm thinking my apes. That's
It's
not what
over.
trip you. It's over. The only thing that's scary for me is that dilution stuff. They seem to run it up on dilution for some reason, which makes no sense. Yeah, it's crazy, huh? Apes are apes.
Yeah.
On a bigger time frame, it does look like it's, you know, starting to get bullish momentum as the MACD is crossing. You can see that kind of happened right here. MACD crossed over. So these flow puts that came in, they could just be hedges, as there could be a run. It doesn't necessarily it's going down to 3, and I don't believe Amy's going down to 3, honestly. I think what's happening is it broke the trend, it's trying to reclaim it.
Support's $44 and like 75 cents.
The 3 strikes and the 2 strikes. Yo, what up, got to? Been listening, good stream, vital information being divulged. You know, he's using these advanced terminologies I've never heard.
I've been listening, good stream, vital information being digested is what he meant.
Digested, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
You can hop on the stream, my brother, if you got some information to share. I was gonna pull up the Amy flow because it's bearish, but at these prices, I'm not buying puts on Amy, brother. I just won't do it. I just won't do it.
I stay away from meme stocks.
Yeah. Well, the reason I don't like these is because, first of all, they're 3 put strikes and they're 40 cents. So for you to break even by expiration, it has to close at about 258, you know, just to break even. So in order to make money, you would have to break under 250. And there's not much more room after that. It's at $5. The premium's just expensive is basically what I'm saying. If the $3 puts were like maybe 10 cents or something, I would be more interested in $3 puts. But it's you're paying a lot of premium for basically 250 down to 0 downside, not too much. Peep any unusual flow on NG earnings this week? What's NG, my brother?
Natural gas?
Natural gas? Oh, bro, I did see some nasty flow on EQT. Not gonna lie, brother. It's a natural gas play. It's one of the MAV favorites. I'm not seeing anything on my first filter. This is the original 32. Wait, let me reset it. This is my 35G filter. Apply it again. I'm listening to some of that Kodak Black, baby. No flocking.
Man, that's a throwback, bro.
That's a throwback. That's that gym workout flow. Not gonna lie. So NG, do they have? Oh, it's because maybe I don't have ETFs turned on. No. Let me okay.
You
Let me
go
go
to the
back.
gym?
I've been working out. Damn, this beat, my brother. Damn. I was working out last night. That was a vibe. Not gonna lie to you.
At
Reset
the
the I got a gym at work, and then I got a gym at Planet Fitness. What do you think? Planet Fitness is cool or not?
Shit, as long as there are bitches in there.
Oof.
As long
You got
as
a
it's
gym or not?
baddies. No, I don't go to the gym. I don't work out. But I should. I'm 25.
You can work it. Huh?
I said I'm 25. I should be working out right now.
Working out.
Yeah, for my health.
5,000. I'm looking for 5,000 premium. There's no money going in on this. Got to. You
Wait, so
right
NG's natural gas, right? NG.
Yeah, but I don't see any flow on this. I think there might be a play on natural gas, but it's not the ticker NG. I think it'll be a different ticker. It'll be like EQT, Cortera. Yeah, pull that up, my brother. Pull up Cortera.
CTRA.
CTRA. I know for a fact there's flow on EQT. I seen that shit the other night.
Oh my God,
I've
this
already
thing
got
is
them.
bullish.
Who?
Is it bullish? Wait, hold up.
Oh yeah, I think it's
she's looking bullish. Oh
yeah,
yeah,
no
she's
cap.
looking bullish, bro.
Yeah,
She's looking
yeah, bro.
bullish, bro.
I know.
I think
Yeah, see,
$25 is next.
these are the ones I had marked up. The 34 calls for a few weeks out, and the 32s. There's basically no put. So I got puts in here, but there's no puts coming in. It's all calls, my guy. Yeah, EQT is the play. The EQT. What's up?
CTRA, net gas, let's get it.
Yeah, let's get it. I think that might be the play, brother. Honestly. So if you go to a daily, this thing's beat up, my brother.
Oh my God, CTRA, yeah, crazy.
So let me do a little quick segment on EQT. All right, so this next stock we're gonna talk about is EQT here, and basically natural gas has been going up last 3 months for me and my bills in my house. So there is definitely upside, and I'm thinking the upside is gonna be for earnings. Like I said, my natural gas bill, my electricity bill, everything's been going up, but it hasn't been reflecting on the stock. So what does that mean? We might see some numbers in the earnings report, and that's when people might realize, yo, what's going on. Also, it's just really what's the word? Looking ahead, really, it's very premature, but this could be an inverse head and shoulders here, which could mark the reversal of a downtrend. So inverse head and shoulders are usually patterns that change the trend. So downtrend, then you get this pattern here, and now you could be in an uptrend, basically. So that's the initial stuff right there, my brother. It's very premature, like I said, but I do think 34 is most likely going to happen. It's not a lot. It's like $2 from where you're at. So if you're buying shares, it's not really worth it. But it's 10% move. So if you buy options, it works. Now, do consider that these are slow movers. So you want to get time. And so moving over to the flow. Like, by the way, I've got the referral link down there tagged up if you want to save 5%. But we saw here. What's up?
33 is the next level, right? EQT.
Yeah, but I'm thinking 34. So going into that flow, like I said, we've got some decent money coming in here. Last couple weeks,
if she
couple
breaks
days.
34, if she breaks 34, 37, bro.
36. So this order right here, my brother, almost a third of a million. Yeah, about a third of a million, almost 400K. Yeah, I clicked on it, my brother. You see
on the alert on the premium
364K. Most of this came in at the ask. Now I do have these on my watch list. I added them when they came in, so I wonder what they're at now. So let me look. The whale that got these got them at 58 cents. And so this is some of the stuff I tell some of the homies, like usually you want to add these alerts or some of these flow, add them to your watch list, and then you can get them cheaper maybe the next 2 days. For example, UAL, I'm kind of diverging, but UAL, these whales got in like at $1.80, $2. I added them to the watch list, patience, and then I got in at $1 even. Obviously I didn't hold for profits like some of the other guys, but yeah, it works out sometimes like that. Just add them, gotta be patient. And if the whales are in there, I mean, they're gonna hodl that thing. So, well, you guys can vouch for me, right? We played that UAL.
Yep.
So for example,
I'm still holding UAL, guys.
Cap. Let me show you UAL. Like I saw a heavy call volume on these for like multiple days. I got to the specific ones actually. The 45s for 28, just nasty flow coming in on those. And they were in at like 180. So I got in at $1. So by that time you're already up 80% on them, and they're basically break even. It's just decent strategy, you know. But there's also on the other hand, is like they get in and then it never comes down, then just forget about it. Facts. Yeah, exactly. So these are the UALs that I was talking about. They came in at like 150, 180. They were coming in at $2. These are the 21st. But the 28s were in here somewhere too, I think. Alright, they're not in here, but here they are, 55. No, those are far away out. I can't find them, but I know how to get them. Let me show you. I can most likely find them if I can do 5,000.
Oh shit, they're doing 47 calls now. Alerts. Oh, I thought. Oh,
For which one?
UAL.
No, I haven't seen those.
Go down. You see alert.
Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm trying to find the 45s. Anybody watching still? Did they leave? I'm looking for the 45s, 28s.
Oh,
45,
they're down there, bro.
28s.
You don't see them? They're down there.
No.
Oh, the 28, 428. Okay.
Yeah, these are the ones that came in. I'm trying to find the.
That's
it's
a
just
47, 428. Well, no.
Yeah, I would go to the options chain, but that thing's bugging right now. But yeah, okay, so just the moral of the story is I can't find it right now, but sometimes the whales get in way early and then wait a couple days, you get them like 40% off, and then you ride them back up to where they're at. You can get out, or you can hold like them and just keep pushing forward. That's what it is. What were we talking about? EQT. All right, let me talk about EQT again. I'm gonna have to redo this because my plan is to maybe cut these videos out later and edit them, but then I get lazy, so I don't do it. This is EQT though. Inverse head and shoulders potential, premature, but if you get out at 34, 35, things get interesting. You're looking at 38, 37, this range up there. And the reason I like natural gas is basically my bill has been coming up nasty just the last couple months. Since basically early January, I've been paying like 100% more actually. Yeah, it's pretty bad. And it's not showing up on the chart. Like, what's up with that? So where it might happen is earnings is where people might start buying it up. And like I said, downtrend, then you get that reversal pattern here at inverse head and shoulders. That is going to change the trend for us. And then based off the flow, if you go in here, let me reset this so I can see the flow better. Gonna apply my B35. That's the go-to filter, honestly. And then we're gonna type in EQT. And the ones we were seeing was 34 calls for a few days out, 20-day expiration left. And the order size is 364K, so a third of a million. Then you also have a single order that came in for 93K at the mid, kind of in the mid. So spread 52, 63, and then they got him at 58. But that's what these guys got him at too. And then the second order came in Friday. 32s for shorter time frame. These are a little more risky, but they are closer to the money. Actually, they're already in the money or close to it. But yeah, the 34s are probably more interesting to me. Honestly, there's more money, more time, so less risk. A little further out the monies. As it goes up higher, your contracts are appreciate more. Yeah, and then there's another one that came in at the end, 169K at 68 spot fill, spread 64 to 70. So at least 169 if that carries over, and then they still have the 364. So about $500,000 on EQT. And the reason that's big for me is because, as you can see, EQT doesn't really get much flow. So when money starts coming in under this, something's up. You know what I'm saying? Same thing happened with UAL, but we won't mention that. Facts. So yeah, this is nice actually, and I meant to look at the watch list to see when I added these. Let me see when I added these. Oh, they're actually up. Yeah, they're at 70 cents now. So what is that? 70 cents divided by 58. They're up 20% from when they bought them. Okay.
My nigga knows
one
math.
Huh?
I said my nigga knows math.
Yeah, you just do basically 70 cents divided by 58. That's quick, right? 120.
Yeah, that's quick.
So that's what it is. But there's more upside, right? I mean, you think they did all that work for just 20%?
Hell no, bro.
Come on
more
now.
upside, bro.
Yeah, I think if it holds that 30, I would just say 31.50. I think if it holds 31.50, I mean, we're gonna talk about 34. Maybe this is where it does get hard for the bulls, pulls back or something, and then goes back higher. That'll basically give you that shoulder that we're talking about. So shoulder, head, shoulder, and then breakout. And then that would be pretty nuts, because the breakout for this would be basically the length of the head. We're talking basically here. And you could add it here for 37, 38, which is our range, or if you're being greedy, you just slap this thing at the top. Now you're talking about 42 or 40, actually 40.
Fuck. That'd be a sick ass game.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like about this one is it's a slow mover. I mean, but yeah, EQT is definitely one. I'm gonna add that one. I can't let nobody play with me, my friend. Stay with me. Have you heard that new Jack Harlow song? Fire, my guy.
Oh nah, I haven't listened to Jack.
Came out yesterday. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post it on Smooth Jazz. Oh wait, you don't got Spotify. You broke.
I got Tidal.
You got Tidal. Honestly, you're paying the
Tidal.
same, bro. You should just switch. Honestly.
Bro, I already have all my playlists. That's why, bro. I'm not.
Yeah, but the longer you go, the more playlists you're gonna build there, which you could just be making them there, you know?
True, but like,
plus the Spotify algorithm is so much better, bro. Like, it's just gonna know who you are as soon as you hop on, bro. No cap.
Yeah, true. You know I mean, if we're getting out of subject, let's just let's focus. The Spotify fucking
ticker. Yeah, dude, I meant to look at that. It's bullish, bro. I think last time I seen it, there's like no resistance coming up.
It's at 133 right now. I think last time I checked, 130.
Yeah,
I
think 136 is my target right here. First level of resistance. It's just it's not a trading ticker for me, honestly.
Wait, to you, is that like a recession proof?
Who?
Yeah, right.
Spotify. I think so, man. Motherfuckers are gonna be broke, but they're gonna keep their music. You know what I'm saying? What do you do when you're depressed?
Listen to music.
Exactly, my guy. Exactly.
Listen to Juice WRLD.
Oh yeah, no doubt. This is actually bullish though, because it looks like it's a cup. Nasty, bro. It's a cup, or it's a This is gross. Like grossly bullish.
In my head too much.
Look at this, bro. It's a cup. If it's not a cup, it's a cup and handle, or if it's not even a cup, it's just a straight up ascending wedge, my guy. No doubt, no doubt. Is Got to still in the house, or did he leave? I'm asking.
I'm trapped in my head too much.
Spotify's not bad, bro. Spotify's not bad. I might have to.
Look at that cup and handle. Ooh. Where's the
Yeah.
steam? Where's the steam coming out, brother? I don't see no.
Dang,
is it a cold teacup or is it a hot one?
Yeah,
Is
it's
it
just
hot tea?
really-
Hot.
You not watching the stream or what?
Yeah, I'm watching it.
Is it delayed? Because I'm already past that one.
Yeah.
Actually.
I'm watching on
The
it's
TV.
delayed, but yeah. But I'm watching it here too on the Discord.
It's bullish though. If you look at the MACD, it's bullish. Spotify is bullish.
Yeah, Spotify is nice.
Yeah. All right, so I guess we haven't really done much.
So far, I really like Baba. That's the number one I really like right now.
Huh?
Baba.
Baba's probably the only one. Yeah, Baba and EQT for sure.
Oh yeah, EQT.
EQT. There's a gap down here on damn Spotify. 103. What could happen with Spotify is it's bullish, but if this pennant starts breaking down, then you're most likely gonna get this gap fill. You know what I'm saying?
Back to 101. Fuck, that's crazy.
I think this could be, I don't know. I think this could be a play, but you gotta start breaking this ascending trend first. So for me personally, the stocks I'm watching is gonna try to get out of AMD puts. Okay, so the reason I'm bullish, but I'm bearish on AMD because this thing was not having it Friday. And if you go into like a shorter time frame, it could be one or two things. A head and shoulders pattern here, right? Which I'm gonna delete so you guys can see it, but it's a head and shoulders pattern. Let me get rid of the VWAP stuff. All right, so look, so maybe a head and shoulders pattern right here, and maybe we retest 93 or a descending triangle. That where you're basically bouncing up and down, consolidating, which could also be part of a bull flag, right? So this gives me some downside opportunity here short term, maybe to 93, 94, 95 if you're like very conservative, like, you know, retest this 96, 95 and a half area.
Get out,
But here's the thing, if it breaks this trend, which it looks like it's having trouble, if it breaks this trend, then I'm looking for a double top. So at that point, I'm just gonna cut my shit and run this thing up to 103. And then maybe that's the actual reversal pattern. So remember earlier I was talking about reversal patterns? This is like a reversal pattern I thought could be the sign of a change in trend, right? So we could start reclaiming some of these lower levels. If that's not the reversal pattern, then the next reversal pattern that it could be would be a hinge or a double top. But I am looking for a reversal pattern soon, just because we've been on a huge run.
Bro, it's so close to the 52-week range also.
Yeah. So I don't know. This one's not participating so much on the bull rally that happened with tech and stuff. So that's why I kind of like it. Like if market shows weakness, this is the first one to start getting puts on. Yeah. What were you gonna say, my brother? I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, that Friday and AMD was pretty stalling, and you know how I was showing you the FAR? It was just hovering right there, like literally all day and shit, like around 97.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so
I think it does have some work though in order to be fully bearish. Like this is, we'll have to get underneath this yellow line here. So we did that before, we got back above it and we couldn't hold underneath it. So that's what happened. That it looks bullish now because now it's like it came down and it bounced off of it. So it looks bullish.
yeah, because they didn't pump.
Huh?
Yeah, it did, right. It
pumped it in, yeah, second half of the day. Yo, Jimmy, what's up, man? What's going on, my guy? It's been a minute. Good to see you. Good to hear from you. How you been? How you been? You got any tickers you're watching? How's the market treating you, my brother? We're just talking about AMD and just been what's it called? Shooting the shit? Kicking the shit? I got Plug on here today. So we got some commentary, additional commentary. So if you get tired of my voice, you can listen to this guy for a bit. Hey, Jommy. What is Jom? What is so Jommy? You mean Jimmy? Jimmy is not GME. It's a different kind of Jimmy. Plug, did you leave? What happened?
No, I'm right here. I'm just listening.
Yeah, hella quiet, my brother. AMD long term is the play. Yeah, so was always the op. So you know he's gonna go against me. But look, on the daily AMD, like I said, it could be a descending triangle here. Maybe a head and shoulders pattern here. Or you know, the bull flag, right? So regardless, I feel like if we hold down this downtrend, we most likely retest this 93 area. That's what I'm thinking. Momentum's turning bullish, and then the MACD is almost crossing, and these are pretty big time frames. I'm on the daily, so they're pretty important. Hey, Jimmy says we're back in the bull market. Yeah, I kind of agree actually. What's up, Plug?
Bullish. That I totally agree with Jimmy. Q2 is bullish.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, tech is like super bullish now. Yeah, we talked about this earlier, but like the most ideal pattern for this is basically double bottom here, right? And it just makes so much sense. It's right here, right? You retest that, pull back to the neckline right here, and now you're gonna target. It's basically here from the top of the W to the bottom of the W. Then you copy that over right here, and you got your target right there. Pretty straightforward. So tech is strong midterm, right? So like this is on a daily time frame, so not every day is going to be a green day and straight up, but the trend is up for sure. We were talking about, yeah, and then MACD is bullish, momentum's bullish, downtrend's been broke. So yeah, tech is nice. It's probably the nicest out of the inverse out of the indexes. And but this is daily time frame, so I think we can definitely have a couple of red days or consolidation. So don't get the weeklies, my brother, because they could go to zero. Bro said he's getting Tesla's April 20th. Which strike? Bro, I'm surprised we haven't talked about Tesla today.
Oh, yeah, we haven't, huh?
Yeah, that's weird.
About it.
Yeah, I like Tesla up to 210 still. I'm not sure what strike you're looking at. Let's talk about Tesla. This is crazy, actually. Looks like it has major resistance at 210. So I don't know if it gets above 210. So if it gets above it, well, yeah, I mean, you're talking about a $25 move to 35.
Tesla going to 300? What?
In 300. That's up here. I could see that, but I think the first level is obviously breaking the 210 and then 235. And then, yeah, you got that gap up here. And that's probably what people might push for 257, 260.
I think 220 on daily is 220 is first target.
Yeah, and this is actually interesting because
233.5.
Yeah, I might just strictly trade Tesla now. Look at this. So what I had charted up here was an inverse cup and handle. Still kind of there, but at this point it's dead. There's no point. So now my next pattern that it could be is maybe a double top where it doesn't break 210 and then it starts curling back around. And then it could do that. The reason I say that is because we have a gap fill down here. If Tesla could just fill the gap down here, then there's no more reason for downside, right? If we fill the gap up here, then there's no more reason for upside, like in the short term, right? So we could go up and fill that gap and then come down and then fill this gap. And that looks more realistic because the MACD is crossing, right? So MACD crossing, and then you go on this huge run. Right here, we got the same thing with MACD crossing, going in a huge run. So interesting. I do like this to the upside. I think that first level is going to be that 210 level. It's also kind of in a channel right now. So as long as it stays above this trend, and then more importantly, I would say like this trend here, which is a slightly adjusted, but yeah, it looks nice. Not gonna lie. The thing that that people are probably watching are the gap fills though, right there and there. And then potential patterns that are forming. You could also even, which I just kind of picked up on, is inverse cup and handle, or head and shoulders. What am I saying? Which would be nuts, actually. Yeah, that would be crazy. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Wow, bro, we're gonna have to put this one on watch, actually. I think 210, 215 range here. This is gonna be a short squeeze where shorts probably piled up a lot of shorts here, and they might have to start covering. So the April 20s, a little short dated for me. I'm gonna start looking at options in May or last week of April, the 28th. I think a lot of people have been piling up on just generic calls on stocks for the 28th. Holy, yeah. I'm gonna have to look into Tesla. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, so those are just some of my thoughts, actually. Just what we picked up from right now. Tesla to the upside, yeah. Those are just different scenarios. Gap fill up there, gap fill down here, maybe a double top, but also an inverse head and shoulders, which is more bullish. If that's an inverse head and shoulders, then you're looking at basically a break to like 275 to 80, which would fill that gap. That's what I mean, that would be, yeah, that would be pretty nasty. Wow. Good shit though. Yeah, and then MACD's crossing. Been buying square calls. I love squares in long term. Do you believe that short report? Jack Dorsey, what do you think, Plug? You believe he's actually like artificially his numbers, or you think it's real?
On SQ?
Yeah, SQ. So SQ, bro, I've been following them since like 2018, and they were like $50 back here. And so I'm wondering, like, why haven't they grown as a stock? Well, I looked into some of their statistics, and the reason the stock hasn't really been going up is because there has been some dilution throughout the years. So even though the company's growing and stuff, there's been like share changes of up to 15%. So basically what's been happening is full income statement, you can go to annual. Actually, we could do quarterly.
There's a lot of shares out there.
Well, the share dilution is basically diluting your value of the stock. So that's why even though it's making more money, the
shares are just being diluted, yeah. So we're not making any, like, as far as,
yeah, so it doesn't reflect on the stock price. Yeah, exactly. So like, yeah, exactly what you're saying. So like annually, let's just go back to 2018 when it was like at $50. Outstanding shares were like 406. Now it's like 25% higher. Almost, I would say 50%, so like 200 almost. About like 30 to 40% diluted since 2018.
About to be the next AMC.
Huh?
About to be the next AMC.
Yeah, no, it's got far long, but yeah, they've been diluting it, so that's why it doesn't reflect on the share price. So even though $50 looks like 2018 prices, it's actually not. It's actually more rich because of the dilution for basically compensation and other stuff like that. But yeah, he's saying he's getting calls. I made a quick buck on this one when it jumped down here. I got calls, but I did not run it all the way up. I don't really know how I feel about this one, not gonna lie. Let me remove. How are you feeling about Square?
Let me see right now. Square. I saw that gap on your chart. You think you can go up there? Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it can.
Yeah, I think 7250 is like the first resistance because that's where the gap fills, and then some people might just fall off. Oh, short-term play? Yeah, I think there was some flow on Square too that came in, some 72, 73 calls. So short-term play, yeah, I think the buyers might get exhausted at 73, 72 and a half. Once they fill the gap, they're like, well, no more need to keep buying, So I would just look at this downtrend initially, and then the gap fill to 72 and a half. But I did see there was a gap filled down at the downside. Is it this one right here? Yeah, I saw there's a gap down here, which I marked out, but I deleted because I just cleared everything. So I do think we could maybe re-hit 55 at some point. But yeah, it's still in a downtrend. Short-term pop to 72 and a half. What's up?
The SQ looks kind of bearish to me,
Kinda. On your algos or what?
Yeah, because on the 45 minutes, not looking too nice.
Yeah, this
Neither
66.5 is definitely a big level. I'm gonna say 66.5 is definitely a big level.
it still needs to break 68 on my opinion, 30-minute, and it's below. I mean, it's yeah, it needs to break 68, 70, like 72, and it's under. It's 68, 62 around right now. Like 68, 60, how we closed on the. I'm
This is
looking at
on
the
the.
30.
I'm looking at the daily right now.
I mean, I'm thinking a little small pullback, maybe just nothing too serious. Maybe go back down to 67, then see if there's any buying around there. In my
Yeah.
opinion.
Jimmy says we're going to 90 on this one. Where's 90 at? Oh, is 90 up here? Wow, that's the top.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, Jimmy. We're not freaking super bearish on him, man. I think we just see a little pullback, and yeah.
Yeah, I've been trying to. So what I've been trying to do is I've been trying to get profits on the daily because, man, holding like has been burdening me so much. Holding overnight, holding for a couple days. Like now things are kind of cooling off, but during like that bank 2 weeks, it was just bad, bro. Like I couldn't hold anything overnight. Because if I did, I'd probably be down. I'd basically just be chopping up my premium, honestly.
Yeah.
But I think things are cooling off where I might have to switch bullish and just hodl, you feel me? I think the first thing would be to get this downtrend out of the way, fill the gap. If people don't sell at that gap fill, then it's going to continue going up because that's going to be a pretty good support now. You know what I'm saying? And then you can just get some more confirmation from the MACD. It could also come up to 72 and kind of consolidate for a bit. You can see it came up here, consolidated for a bit, and then it did that massive nasty rally. It could do something like that too. Saul wants to know about Robinhood. Oh yeah, big bullish on Hood. I think they have like hella good. Wow. Yeah, this is nasty.
What?
Robinhood Hood. I think the last time I saw Robinhood, they had some pretty good cash. I was gonna just full port Hood shares. If they got bought up, I was gonna retire. Or if they just went up, I would just take profits. So yeah,
Dude, she looks good. She
8
looks
billion
good.
market cap. Forward PS not too expensive, about 6. Cash is 9.3 billion in cash, my brother. No cap. That's nasty. No debt. That's cap. Is Robinhood profitable? Let me look at the income statement. No, they're not profitable. They're losing $1 a share. Let me look at the quarterly revenue. Let me see what they talking about. Diluted 18 cents. They're not profitable. They capping. They don't have any debt, but they're not making money. Okay. At least they don't have any debt.
Because all they do is that free commission bullshit. That's why they making no money.
Yeah, and they're cutting some of it. Yeah, this is bullish above 9, I think. Initial glance.
On the daily, if it breaks $10, going.
I'm thinking 11.15 is the first target for real, because this downtrend was nasty, and now it's above it. Yeah, there's nothing stopping this thing, honestly. I mean, above 10, nothing's gonna stop this, I don't think. Initial glance here. Let me see if there's any flow on this, honestly, because I haven't seen it. Dang, I don't look at the Tesla flow, by the way, because it's just, bro, there's so much money that goes in now. I know that.
For real, bro.
It's like heavy, bro. It's just not worth it. Let me do like $1,000. See if people are buying anything on Hood. I'm drowning. What am I looking at? 35G. I'm gonna do like. There's not that much money going in on Robin. Not for options. The $10 calls for 428 might be interesting. There's 9,000 there. Nothing really else. There's not that much money going in on Robinhood. So it might be early is the thing. It might just be early. Let me cut this down to 500.
82%, bro. Holy shit.
Who?
Look at the volume.
Oh yeah, 82%. Yeah. What I'm looking for is money, like orders and stuff, but I don't see anything. There's the 10s for May 5th. It's like $700, $800. Let me filter out the puts. Let's see a clear vision here. $10 calls, the $10 calls, just a lot of 10 puts. 9 and 8.5. There's like no money in here though, which is good. That's good. There's like there's no put volume in here. There's like little baby money on there. This one's got some, I mean, bad fills maybe. It's definitely got more premium going in regardless. Play Sophia. It's a better play than I do like SoFi actually. I forgot where the chart is. Look at it. Was looking. Oh yeah, this is nice. Working on that gap fill. Last time we talked about it was down here actually. Yeah, we were like in a consolidation phase. Shit, that's not a consolidating phase. We broke out of it and now it's like a huge run. Now we're pulling back and finding support. If it can hold above this, what, 580, let's just say 6. If it can hold above 6, it's gonna most likely do the next support up here. Working on the gap fill right here. Downtrend's broke too. Basically it's broke. I do see the vision here. This is more bullish, honestly. This is bullish. So yeah, it broke out, gapped up, then came down, filled the gap. Now it's working its way back up to fill the gap. It filled the gap. If it holds above 590, let's just say $6, then the next target's $0.50. This is gonna move slower because it's under $10, but it's a big percent to 6.5. So from 6 to a 6.5 is a 6% gain, about 6% gain. Yeah, MACD crossed over, bullish momentum. Let me look at the flow for it, so a lot of these cheaper stocks, they don't get that much premium anymore. A lot of the money has dried up. So it's really just institutions driving a lot of this. So 500. You see, oh, there's some spreads in here. A couple spreads. There's the 6.5s. Let me look. So 6, they're selling the 6s and they're getting the 6.5s. Could be they're seeing more upside, or if this is, oh shit. Jimmy says earnings in a few weeks. Oh yeah, we got all of the earnings coming up soon. Bank earnings. This one actually might run off of like, so because you know the first week of earnings season is usually banks, and then a little bit of tech the second week, and then more tech kind of keeps rolling in. This one might run off of like the first week banks, because usually we get like Bank of America, JP Morgan, and then next week we get like Goldman Sachs, like kind of the tail end of the banks. What do you think about banks? You think they do good or what?
My opinion,
yeah.
I mean, not sure. I mean,
kind of hard, right?
I heard be bad, but in my opinion, I'm just not like in my. I heard the rumors that says gonna, but my opinion, like, I don't know.
Well, you heard the rumor
like,
that it's gonna go up?
No, that it's gonna be bad and bearish.
Let's look at the banks real quick.
But I'm not saying it's,
JP Morgan's like that outlier though. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is actually bullish now. MACD crossing over. It looks like it wants to algo its way up to 133. bullish momentum now on the daily. Let's look at a more realistic bank like Bank of America, because this one actually got smacked by everything that came out. So just kind of to get a perspective of earnings, last earnings it was trading at
maybe not
34.
the big banks, but probably the small banks.
What do you mean? Good or bad?
Like the big banks, they do good, but the small banks, they do bad because of the because how
yeah,
the small bank.
Yeah, and I think so I would think like JP Morgan does good, some of financial, maybe Amex and stuff might do good.
Goldman Sachs might do.
Huh? Goldman Sachs? They might
Yeah.
do good, right?
Bad, I think.
Well, I think so. My opinion, I think they would do good. I don't know if this bank collapse catastrophic thing goes into this earnings. Because when is the cutoff? When is the cutoff for this date? Let me see. The cutoff, ending period, March 23rd.
Yeah.
So
March.
what date though? When do they cut it off? So do they get all of March? Does that go into their banking? If all this bank collapse thing goes into their earnings, I think JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, what's the other one? Maybe Bank of America? I think they do good because they got all this money inflow that came in from the small banks. You feel me?
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. And then the small ones, like you said, they'll do bad because they had all the outflows. And there's still that uncertainty and that fear around the small banks. I guess it all depends if this stuff gets, if it gets added into this quarter or next quarter. You feel me? From a perspective, Jimmy says, the only bank I'm buying is Goldman Sachs. Yeah. Yeah, I think I like that one and JP Morgan. Bank of America looks kind of bullish short term going into earnings. So, like I said, in a perspective way, we're trading way below like 10% or even more from its last earnings. Now, its earnings weren't that great, but it held that level, 33. So, from here, we're trading about 20%, under its last earnings. Perspective of a chart is obviously the head and shoulders pattern here. And I was telling Plug earlier, sometimes on this head and shoulders, you go back and retest that neckline. So I think we could see $30, not gonna lie, going into earnings. And then based off of that, we continue falling down if there's fear in banks, or we go back up to this pre-earnings level here, which is like 33, which is 20%, like I said. That's my look on that. To the downside, like I said, if we post earnings, if we look bad, then we're talking about this gap fill down here, which is $25, $26. So that's my opinion on Bank of America. But short term, MACD crossed bullish momentum. I think we retouched 30 just for that head and shoulders pattern retest. What do you think, Plug?
Yeah, bro. I mean, I think you're right on the money on that.
Good to hear. Good to hear. Let me look at
a little pullback.
Yeah, on that pullback. Yeah. Because at this point, some of the fear kind of isolated itself from just banks to regional banks, right? And so Bank of America is a bigger bank. Now, they might be hiding some bad metrics or whatever. Some just, they might be doing some bad bonds and or whatever, any of the derivative things that people are saying. They might be doing those criminal shenanigans, but in the front end,
they're writing fake reports. That's what they're doing.
Exactly. Yeah. Until it comes out in the air, it's they're gonna keep pushing. Yeah. Let me look up Goldman Sachs because Jimmy was talking about this one. Yeah, I think similar to this one. Last earnings was up here.
Goldman Sachs actually looks good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it does actually, and it's got that room up to 340, so about $13 move. when is their earnings? I think it's Tuesday. Let me look. They're Tuesday. But yeah, I'm gonna be out of town that week. Wait, no, I'll be back. I leave this weekend, so damn, not this. I leave next week. Next Saturday, I'm gonna be gone. What'd you say, my brother? 350 target?
Yeah, this shit beats earnings in my opinion. 350 plus.
Yeah. Okay, the one thing I will say about just banks in general, I know their IV on premium was like hella spiked. So I'm interested to see if this thing has came back down, just premium in general. So I'm gonna look at Bank of America. I think it's a good. Yeah, so premium was up here. Like you were IV, like it was like hella pricey. It was like around like 40. I mean higher honestly. 48. Now it's kind of coming down to 30, about 36, which is good. So it's not. I mean, you could wait a little bit. But yeah, that's definitely a good sign to see the IV coming down. So now if you're buying options, they're not going to be as expensive, and obviously the stock's not going to move as much because there's not a lot of implied move. But earnings is going to pop the IV back up. So on the IV drop, get the options, and then going into earnings, you're going to get the IV spike again, and that itself is a nice little premium cushion. You feel me? Hopefully that makes sense. Oh, I was gonna look at GS too, actually. Let me look at the GS IV. Yeah, so this is now at 30. Yeah, this is not bad. On average is around 32. So this, yeah, it used to be up here. Jimmy, what's up? SC stock call options for May 19. Nice, bro. Honestly, I like SE. I'm kind of upset about it because I did see some stuff on it. I saw the chart was there, and I never take my trade sometimes. It's just irritating. But yeah, I'll look it up in a second. You want to wrap up Goldman Sachs real quick? You got anything to add on this one, my guy?
On Goldman? Yeah. I mean, for me,
I like it, bro. I like it.
Yeah, daily looks nice. I think it nice. I think the next level is 333, in my opinion.
33?
On the daily?
Oh, nah, I think you got more legs up to like minimum 35. I would say, honestly, you got room to 340. I think that's the first target. 340, my bad. 340 is my first target, honestly. Yeah, 340. Your algos are probably saying something else, right? But
yeah, with them are saying 333 and 338.
338.
Yeah, 333. But I mean, yeah, it can go higher, honestly, bro.
Yeah, see, these are the main three levels I got. I got like 306 range there, and then 340.
Like let's say it hits 333, then it goes up to 335, you know, and then it just drops, and then shit like that, you know.
Yeah.
It does that. Those are just.
I was just gonna say, just work its way out. This long as red wick candle, there's gonna be no resistance here, so straight to the top, my guy. But I kind of do see there's like a nice support here. If you kind of think about it, it's kind of like right here.
I mean, we have yet to see how banks act on
next
Monday.
Week. Yeah, and that's kind of weird too, because remember I was telling you earlier, like the SPY and everything was just gassing straight up, and then banks weren't really for real moving. Aside from Goldman Sachs, this one did good. Yeah, bro. Goldman Sachs might be like the outlier, bro. Like just Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan, they might be like the outlier. I'm gonna add this to my thing. I don't have it on my watch list, surprisingly. Jimmy says 337 too, actually. What's up? So I got my targets wrong then. 337. He might be talking about this wick down here. Yeah, he's got the wick right there. Yeah, he's talking about like the wick. About 337.
Oh yeah, the 2-hour looks nice. 2-hour looks nice.
Let me go deeper in here because that's probably.
Damn, that 2-hour looks fucking nice, bro. I'm not gonna cap. I see 337, bro.
330, yeah, 336.5. I got that's what I'm seeing on my books, not gonna lie. I see it though. I see it. This will be the main resistance here, what, 337 to 340?
Yeah, 342 on the 2-hour.
Yeah.
That's the third. Yeah.
This is nice though, cause look, came down, bounced, confirmation, consolidation, breaking out now. I think this is the target for sure.
$5.
MACD just cooling up, bullish momentum, staying nice. Yeah,
look at the
Did we see any flow on this? Let me just quickly before we talk about SC, because SC is nice, but I feel like it's ran. So there's like, I don't want to chase, honestly. That's the main thing behind me with the SC. Because I know what it's been doing. I had it on the screen, on the like corner of my eye for a minute. So I know what it's been doing. That's why I don't want to look at it, because it's like regrets, you know. On 25K, what's up?
Dude, the 28s. I'm not gonna cap. I'm just looking at the options chain right now.
For who? For GS?
Yeah, the 330 calls are like worth $800.
Let me see if my guy fixed this damn bug. It looks like it's still out there. Let me double check though. Let me go to
on the 330s. Oh my god.
Oh, we gotta look at. No, I'm not gonna look at the hot chains today. Let's go here real quick. Bro, COPE is going up for sure. That means bullish premium coming in.
COPE? Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the thing. If banks start acting right, the market might just hold up, honestly. You know what I'm saying? If banks start playing along, semis get on board. I know we're pretty extended to the upside, but that could be the final push to keep going higher to that 412 level, that 4200 you were talking about on SPY. Yeah. All right, so I didn't see anything on my filter for GS, honestly. There's a little bit of money in here, but nothing like outlying.
What's the percentage of the call versus put?
Yeah, I see it, but it's not like anything interesting, to be honest, for me. I kind of get an idea with this, but it's not like if it's like bullish, but then you don't see a lot of like interesting like out the money flow and stuff, then it could just be like a lot of calls going into like deep in the money, which don't really affect the price that much. So let's look at SC though, because my boy's been waiting on this one. First of all, let me just talk about the chart, because this one, I hate it, bro. What did I have on this? Yeah, see, I had a pennant on here, some sort of ascending support, downtrend resistance, broke out, came back down, and now it's straight up.
Did you get in around 80?
Huh?
Did you get around 80 last time?
We were trading this in the 60 range. I think it was back here, actually. We were trading, remember a long ass time ago, we were talking about SC calls? That's the ones that, yeah. And then after that, I think it was actually, it may have been here, post earnings, or here. And then it starts selling off. I just got out. Yeah. So the target I got on here is a 90. So there's a little bit more upside. Yeah, 90 is probably the first target for me. Kind of like right there. 89, 60, 90. And the tippity top is going to be in here. But then after that, it just gets nuts. If it gets honestly, if it gets above 90, then you got a lot of room. I know you got the wicks here, but yeah, there's gonna be a big resistance. The 90. I would just say 90. I would say 90 is gonna be a big resistance, but if you get out of that, then I don't know, man. You might have room up all the way to another $10. Last time I played SC, I made 1,000 on a call option. Nice, bro. Was it that initial run? I may have done a video on the SC calls. I can't remember actually. I can't remember. This one was crazy though. Was it this last run? Let me go to the daily actually real quick. Chart's definitely bullish, still in that uptrend. I might have to extend that trend. Still in a bullish trend. I might have to extend it now. Actually, let me do like a 2 hours so I can get some more accuracy on this. It looks good. Yeah, it looks good. So uptrend still. MACD's hella sus. Has been curling and twisting as the price goes up.
That's what I've been looking at on. It looks pretty bearish.
Does it?
But maybe minor pullback, but I'm not saying like it's gonna go down. I'm just probably just gonna like maybe dance.
So like stuff like this that's been running for a minute, it's scary to get in, honestly. Are you in this, Jimmy, or you just
if you look at the 45, like it's just been like it slowly goes up, but it's like choppy.
What do you mean before?
Like the 45-minute on SE?
You mean like the 45-minute?
Yeah, the 45-minute chart.
Oh, I don't have a 45. Would 35 work?
Yeah. But you see how it's like
just a grind up.
Yeah,
and then
the grind
pulls back and then goes up. Yeah.
That's how the chart's looking at. Right?
But that's healthy though. I would say that's healthy, right? If it's going up steady like that.
Yeah.
It's a healthy move up.
Yep.
These are the lows I got. I got obviously that 89, 90 level, and then obviously the very top of that's like 93.5, and then you've got all this leg room here. About $7 move. But you know, I don't know what I'm talking about half the time. Let me look at the flow, see if we can add some correlation to it. There's 88 calls for a few weeks out. 86 calls that's been coming in. Where's it at right now? 86. So did these go up? The 29. They came in on the 29. Oh shit. Close this. Didn't mean to open that. The 86s came in on the 29 around 2.9, about 3. And now they're like 360, 370. So they're up on these. Yeah, they're up. There's no volume on these, so that means they're most likely still in here. Right, so
they're up 360. Got it at $3.
Yeah, they came in 300 volume came in around on average 298. Most of that volume carried over, like 270 of that. They're like at 365 now, so they're up decently. Ooh, and now there's no volume coming in, so it means that those guys are still in there. You know what I'm saying? Since they haven't. So if you start seeing more volume, people could be adding to it, or they could be selling. But if they're not, if there's no volume, then that position is still in there. You feel me? That's how I interpret that. So that 86 is most likely still in there. The 86 call is still in there. The 31st, these came in Friday, and they're bullish. How much money was this? About 60K came on those. The $90 calls came in a while ago though. These came in like last week. Jimmy got in at 58. Oh damn, he's chilling. He's got that cushion. See, I can't get in. I'm chasing at this point, honestly. I did talk about it a while ago though on Twitter, but I had so much going on. There's a lot of money coming in mid-March, and that's probably where you saw this flow coming in. 155K, 153K. Yeah, that's crazy. These are, how much are these now? 21st. They're up only like 100%. They came in like, they came in right here. 220, about 230. They're break even now, actually. Let me look at this big money came in here at 155. They got them at 155. And they're 263 on average. They've gone as high as 320, so as high as 100%. If they still see more upside, well, they might still be in here because there's still a lot of open interest. No, not a lot of volume, so they could see more upside. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, nice how Yeah, good shit. The volume will start coming in the end of the month. Yeah. Wait, wasn't Friday the last day of the month? Let me cut down on the premium so maybe we can see more shit.
Yeah, was it?
Yeah, so
Friday was
that
the last.
yeah, Friday was the last day. Here's some more stuff that came in. The 86 calls, more 86 calls. We kind of talked about these actually. Which is this? About 80 volume, but yeah, these guys 293. Where are they at now? Oh, they're at 360. They're up. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. So this one's got more upside. I mean, I wouldn't get puts, but I'm not gonna get calls at this rate. It's kind of like it's hard to chase. You feel me?
Yeah, we're late. We're late already.
Way late, my guy. We woke up late. The alarm didn't. The volume will start coming end of the month of April. Okay. So he's okay. He might have. What calls you got, my brother? Or you got shares? Did you get shares? One thing about April I wanted to talk about. I don't know if I told you this earlier, brother, but oh, didn't I tell you like last April was just a sell-off month right here. So March all the way March 1st we closed at the top. Actually, let me go to the daily so we can see March 31st. Where's March 31st?
Wait, what is it?
March 31st, right here. Oh, so this was near the top. We started changing trend though. This was last year, March 31st. We sold off on that last day. And then we started selling off the rest of that month with the recent pops, mid-April. Okay, that makes sense. So I think what might happen is one half of the month we go one trend, and then the other half of the month we go the other trend. So in my opinion, okay, now this is kind of gonna contradict what I was saying earlier, but if we're gonna do half and half, I would say we sell off the first half of the month, and then the second half of the month we go up, and that kind of lines up to this pennant. What do you think, brother? Plus,
I mean, that's a good theory.
But it's already been leading to the upside. Obviously, we could lead the first half of the month to the upside and then the second half of the month to the downside. And that would confirm the pennant breakout because you basically broke out of this downtrend. You come back and retest it. If you hold it, then you go higher, right? And that's what I showed you earlier too. Like with this downtrend down here. Damn, this is some knowledge, brother. Right, so you had this downtrend, you broke, retest, and now you confirmed. Dang, big brain. So it could first half of the month might be bullish for us. First half of April might be bullish. Second half of the month we pull back to 307, 310. If we hold that level, then we basically confirmed a bull run until June. It's kind of scary actually. I might have to cut the puts I have. Plus, that actually makes sense with the MACD. MACD's coiling up. Damn, bears need to be afraid now, I guess, actually. Yep, yeah, it's over for the bears. Wow, I just had like post-nut clarity. I was just like, yeah, bro. I think that makes a lot of sense. I think one half of the month we're just gonna chop it up all the way. I'm not sure how high. And then the second half we come back down.
4,200 is like the resistance. And then from there is just see where we go, you know?
Yeah. And I guess the thing that kind of validates some of this bullishness the first half is gonna be QQQ, brother. We got 333 to touch, you know?
Yeah.
Damn, so GG. I mean, I'm glad I'm not a perma bear, bro. Cause I would be down bad, honestly. I had to adjust. I was going into this stuff so biased, remember? And then had to pivot. We had to adjust and just be bearish.
Yeah.
Like we know it's like the most predictable crash. Is like, what if it doesn't happen? Because it's so predictable. That truth.
Literally, what was like me on Thursday and Friday. You know how we had gap fills on the downside?
Oh yeah.
My opinion, I was like, ain't no fucking way we're gonna go down because it's just too obvious. That's what I was thinking. Like it's just too, and I was right at the end of the day. Like because
Yeah.
Thursday I got puts too, bro. But I lost, bro. I lost money. I lost $35 on it.
Yeah, I heard about that loss, bro.
Fuck that. Let me get out. Cause shit. Yeah.
Honestly, though, that is the only thing that worries me is those gaps. I know we gotta retest them, but when?
Yeah, it's when. And honestly, yeah, it's just I'm like, and I told myself I was like, ain't no way we're gonna do it right now because it's just
yeah,
money. That's easy money.
Yeah, and that's where I fucked up. I should have just stayed away from AMD. I saw weakness on it, and I was like, if this rally don't hold up, AMD's the first one to crumble.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's obviously okay. So I'm feeling more bullish the more we talk about it, but obviously it's not gonna be a straight green 2 weeks, nothing like that, right? Because we've already ran up a lot.
Nah. Even Ron Walker said that.
So we could have like one red day, and that might be my op to get out. You feel me?
Yeah.
Or we can have that one green day, get rejected at 412, 414, and then start selling off and filling the gaps. Shit, this trading thing is not easy, bro. Not gonna lie.
Like me Monday, bro. Like I'm not gonna trade Monday. I'm just gonna hold my UAL. I'm just gonna watch the market.
Yeah, chilling.
Yeah.
Jimmy said he got the Melly calls. Is that the Mercado Libre? I think that's Mercado Libre. I'll pull it up.
Yeah.
Pull it up. And make sure if you're just tuning in, if you can hit the like button, subscribe, if you guys don't mind.
And join the Discord. Join the Discord. Link in the description.
Oh, facts. Yeah, and if you want to use unusual wells, I got the link to provide it actually.
Yeah.
What are we looking at? A milli. Yeah, that's the wrong one actually. Bullish. He got this at 800, bro. Sheesh.
All this is at a grand. Holy shit, Melly. Damn.
Yeah, he's up almost 50%.
What you gonna do?
Wait, no, almost 100. I'm sorry. Yeah, I bet these premiums are expensive though. I can't afford this.
Yeah. probably worth like 5K for the coaster. You think so?
Yep. Yeah, it looks like it's just breaking out. That's nasty.
Let me see, Melly.
Yeah, it's got like $50 upside right now. With like 1370. And then yeah. It's nasty, bro. Oh, yeah, this is nasty. Look at that MACD crossing over right now. This was gonna form a head and shoulders pattern, it looked like, and it did not do it. And that's bullish as hell, honestly.
So next target is 13.
Oof, yeah. And it kind of honestly looks like an inverse head and shoulders. I know I'd be pointing out inverse head and shoulders when they're not inverse head and shoulders, but that one might be inverse. Yep. No cap. Inverse head and shoulders right there is what I'm thinking.
Dude, that weekly, holy shit, that shit can go to fucking 1400 if it wanted to.
Yep. Hey, give me a second. Someone's at the door. Jeez, I'm back. What's up? What you saying, bro?
Like, I think, like I said, that 1400, bro, it can go up there if it wanted to.
Oh, yeah, for sure. 1500. Oh, no doubt. Yeah, first target 370 something, 1700. Let's just give him 1700. I mean, first target could definitely be 1475. But I'm saying, I mean, I'm going for the highs, honestly, 1700. It's just crazy though, honestly, because I thought financials were supposed to crash. So what's up with that? Is this one immune to this or what?
I don't think financials are gonna crash anymore. It's
What do you
government pretty
mean?
much.
This is financials, right? Development, online, e-com. Oh, this is e-commerce. I thought it was financials. I have to pull it up. Where are we at? Oh, this is Mexican, Hondurans, Ecuador.
Mercado.
Is it an e-commerce? Oh, this is probably. Oh, this is like an Amazon, my guy. I thought this was like financials.
Yeah, retail.
Oh, this is like a Walmart. Amazon. This is like an Amazon of the Spanish. Wow. This is like Baba. This is like Alibaba for China and Amazon for the US. Is that right? I think that's right.
I think
That's
so.
nice. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, e-commerce. Yeah. Okay. Oh wow, they cover all the Latin American. Wow. Bro, this is crazy. That's a crazy company. Let me see how much they're bringing in. 3 billion a quarter, so they're bringing in like 12 billion each year. Okay. I never paid attention to this. I'm gonna go to Mexico. I'm gonna see if this is a thing over there when I talk to them. Oh, so you know what? We should probably look at Amazon. Why say AMC? Amazon. Yeah, we should look at Amazon. If we're looking if we're looking at the e-commerce, my brother. Wow, bro. Honestly, you want to know the honest truth? We're gonna get bullish soon. Like it's been on a downtrend since like the split days. What if this is like the craziest summer rally, my guy?
Dude, maps it can run to 111.
On what? On Amazon?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. That'd be the first resistance.
Yeah, that'd be the first.
That'd be the first resistance, and then for real, breaking out. And we're looking at 140, summer rally, 120. Wow. Yeah.
Dude, I think
I'm gonna have to trade Amazon and Tesla on a regular. Oh, bro, Jimmy brought up Tesla earlier. Yeah, I'm adding that to the regular watch list. No cap. Like with that setup that it's got right now, Tesla. Yeah. What do you think? And then I'm adding Amazon too. This is straight up nice. No cap.
I know it's gonna hit 126 soon. I already know. It's already showing up on the weekly for me.
Bro, I'm getting out of all my puts Monday. I'm gonna look for the dip buy and I'm gonna go full port.
I might do it too on that. I just don't
bro, let's just ride the hype. You know, we know it's gonna crash. Might as well make money before it crashes. Look at this nice double bottom. Okay, it's not a double bottom, it's an ascending triangle. So if it's an ascending triangle, maybe we get one more retest and then get out. And that would be nice. Let me get the pullback to 96 and I'm gonna get calls on this, honestly. Right there. And then we run it. Yes, sir. What do you think? Cause
I'll be open-minded to a dip buy. Hell yeah.
Sure. We just gotta let this thing line up. Gotta let it line up. If it's not an ascending, I think it's an ascending triangle. This is definitely an outlier right there, but we could say it's an ascending triangle, or it could be that double bottom here. You know, but it's got that nasty ass neckline. So if it is a double bottom, this is the neckline. Oh shit, this will be the neckline. So the W is probably up here or right here. Let's just say conservatively the neckline's here. So I'm looking at 120 minimum, honestly, not cap. Yup. So let me draw this out for the people at home. Appreciate you guys hitting the like button. We got 5 likes now. Let's go. Here we go. So W here, That'll be the neckline. And then we come back down here. Higher. If that's a double bottom, or if it's an ascending triangle, then it's this here. If it's a triangle, then it's right here. That's a triangle there.
Buy it again at 113. Buy it again.
Oh, bro, if it comes down to 96, I think I'm going to have to get the calls. The reason why the market's going up, no Feds till May 5th. Is that real? Is it quiet season again? Oh, yep. Do we not? For real? We don't hike stuff up? Oh, that's confirmation, brother. I didn't know the Fed wasn't doing anything. Yeah, we're going to keep rallying then. Confirmed. We did that last year, bro. We did that last year, I think. Or when did we do that? No, I'm gonna have to pull up the SPY. We did that in when was the Fed quiet? Was it this November, October? Or was it
July? It was last year around November, no? October?
There was like a Fed quiet period, or where there was like a month that didn't raise rates. Let me see if I can pull up. Yeah, Jimmy's on point, my guy. Yep. I'm trying to pull up the let me see, Fed rates increase timeline. November. Oh, it was October. Wait. Look, let me look. Fed decisions. I'm looking for that period of quietness when there was no interest rates. We had a month off. Remember, we had a month off? We just gassed. This is 2018 though. 2022, here we go. So March, April, here we go, right here. January, June, July. So there was a rally from, okay, so there was a time period from March to May. And then there was a pause between July and September. And then September and November. So let's look at those. Daily. What did I say? Oh fuck, hold on. From March to May we sold off though. That's the thing. That's the only thing. March to May we were quiet, but we sold off. But that could also mean it could be because of the war stuff, you think? Or not?
That's when the war stuff happened, huh? Right there?
Yeah. You think we sold off because of the war stuff? Well, the war was February. What happened in April? Was there something that just triggered the sell-off? Or was it the quiet period, the blackout period? Or no?
Honestly, I don't even remember. I think it was an inflation thing, right?
Or maybe it was because it was the first March, because it was the first interest hike, and that's just flipped the market for a month. But then people started forgetting about it, like looking forward to new data. All right, so there was a Fed quiet. Hold on, I'm gonna do this real quick so we can have this on books. So this is what I mean by you can open it right here, plug. You see this right here?
Yeah.
You can open it and then you can just edit it. So I'm gonna do like, what am I gonna do? X sell off.
Yeah, that's what I do. It's right there, and then you copy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sell off there. Alright, so January, February, March, April. So there was one there. May, June, July, August. There's another time period there. Now it's not a sell-off, but we're just gonna add a bookmark there. September, October, another break right there. We had another break right there. November, December, January, we had a break there. All right, so that's when the breaks are.
Jimmy
Now
thinks
let's
we're
look.
gonna fall in May.
Now let's look at the chart. Dailies. What are we looking at? Okay, so this is our timeline. I'm gonna move this down a little bit. So March to May we sold off, right? And then July to August. July to August. Where's August? August was just choppy, honestly, if you're asking me. That was half bullish, half bearish. I'm gonna say mid. I'm gonna say mid.
Motherfuckers thought we had.
Yeah, August was mid, not gonna cap. And then we had October.
October's when we really go.
Kind of mid too, though, honestly. First half of October was a sell-off. Then second half mid. Mid.
I mean, that's where Tesla rallied. Remember?
January bullish SL. Okay, so it looks like rally. All right, so that's the timeline. That's what I'm gathering. April sell-off. August was mid. It was like right here, bullish, and then I think that was Jackson Hole actually. Sold off, so mid. Then we did the same thing in October, where we kind of just stayed sideways, upwards, downwards, upwards, mid, and then rally January. So what do you think? What do you think out of this? What can you gather? Anything we can gather out of this? If history repeats itself, we would sell off. That's what I'm thinking. But what were we doing last March?
Oh, December?
Huh?
December was a sell-off, no?
December?
December 14th.
December 14. Yeah, that was nasty. Why? What's up? What happened in December?
No, I'm saying it was a sell-off, no?
Mm-hmm. It was a sell-off. All right, let me read some comments. Market will be down again in May. What did we do last May? Let me see. Definitely agree with you. Sell in May and go away. I think, okay, and now I'm going to get into my tinfoil, but it's not really tinfoil, but basically, this is the SPY, and I'm thinking pin it is right here. So don't let the rallies fool you. I think we're gonna stay in this range. And then I'm thinking sell off, aka maybe crash, huge correction, May and June. So look, bounce, consolidation. Maybe we get one sell off, one more bounce, and then we'll get a directional move, whether up or down. And it's crazy because that's when people are expecting a pivot or a pause or some shit in May, right? What a coincidence. It's gonna happen. The chart's lining up to that. So that's why I'm low-key feeling a little bearish now. Oof. But that's my tinfoil side. If we stay in this range here and we do our final move in May because of a pivot, or if we don't pivot, things are gonna get bad or really good. I think the pivotal move will be in May. Initially though, I would say May, yeah, sell in May and go away. I think May is actually like first half of the month is bearish and then second half flips, or vice versa. Where's May last quarter? Yeah, May first half of the month was a sell-off, and then second half of the month was basically just returned everything in 3 days. So yeah, crazy. You seeing that? Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy actually, now that I think about it. So first month basically sold off to 390, and then 3 days recovered from 390 to 314. And actually, dude, we might do that actually. So we might just chill in a chop. What do you think? If we're up here, that could be another scenario. I don't know. Yeah, Fed's next rate hikes in May. Facts. Yeah, I think that'll be the pivotal. That'll be the catalyst to tell us which way we're breaking out. Now, I've got a question, Jimmy. Do you think we break outside of this downtrend, or you think we pull back? Because a lot of the charts look bullish, but then at the same time, the index is like tapping out here. But then the tech is strong. So SPY is looking like within that pennant, but then SPY's or QQQ is obviously bullish. QQQ is obviously bullish, but SPY could be in the range if it's true. If it's in this range. Couple of banks going down in May. Yeah. Oh yeah. Re-escalation of the bank fears could be something. I think we're out of the waters if we get outside of this downtrend. Then this whole theory is just not even valid. But if we stay inside this range, then May would be the pivotal point. May, maybe June. And that's when the Fed does their next rate hikes. Yep. Yeah, it was the molasses, brother. Damn, Jimmy and Saul hitting it up on the chat. It was the molasses. Inflation will spike back up. How's the inflation stuff right now? Plug, you know, we coming down on inflation. The pizza getting cheaper at Walmart and stuff. The frozen pizza.
Nah,
I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, the tacos are expensive out here. The street tacos.
Bro, the taco truck.
Well, yeah, that. But like even like the ones that are just out in the corner. Like, dude, you know how much I paid for 6 tacos?
How much?
Almost $20, bro. Like $18.
Eesh, how many tacos you get?
6.
Holy, they capping. That's hella
drink.
tax.
I'm saying no drink.
No drink? Oh
Yeah,
damn!
no drink.
I thought that was the combo, bro.
Nah, hell no, bro.
Ew, no, he said no drink. You gotta get the jarrito. What you get? The horchata, my brother? Yeah. Or that was the tamarindo.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
It's like $4, bro. It's just like extra $4.
Oh, they capping. You think right now is a good time to open up a business?
It's always a good time to open up a business, bro. In
Really?
my opinion.
Not in a recession environment.
Depending on what you're in. Like I know cleaning business will never go away.
Yeah, but advertisements go down. So that's got to tell you something about the business. Slow down, brother. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I think we did pretty good DD on the Fed meetings.
Amigo Mega Fuel, how you doing?
Hey, Amigo Mega Fuel. Hey, we got a new guy in here, bro. Amigo, hey. Speak Spanish. We speak Spanish. Se habla español. A little bit. You know more Spanish than me, not gonna lie, but
you'll see. But I'm
yeah,
like,
he's got the nopal in his front, in his forehead.
I'm nopal.
Wait, this is normal testing.
Amigo, give us your stock picks. We'll go over it for you.
Yeah, we need a couple stock picks. We kind of ran out of ideas, but I think we did good on. Honestly, let's do a small recap. We covered SPY and QQ, a lot of different scenarios. We talked about FOMC quiet. Is it like no Fed rates in April? So I see the vision for bullishness. The thing is that scares me is that April sell-off. I don't know why we sold off in April. That's the scary thing. But if there is no there's no fears like that, then yeah. And then the only thing that's keeping me a little bit bearish or keeping open-minded to bearishness is the pennant. And so we talked about all that. We talked about the FOMC stuff. We looked at the timeline. This is the timelines and stuff. The Fed quiet, no raise interest months was August, October, January, and then coming up is April, and then sell in May and go away. And then we talked about a couple stocks. We got some nice stuff. We got China. China stocks look nice, no cap. Inverse head and shoulders potentially, downtrend broke. So China stocks like BABA, we covered BABA. Gap up here, the 120s and 110.
Amigo, where you from?
Yeah, where are you from?
These ticker symbols, are these ticker symbols that you're giving us?
Basa, the test support. You know, will be a new bull if I think so. Wait, no. That's a very good question, Jimmy. So from what I heard and some of the people I watch, if the Fed pauses, I think you buy the first pause and then you sell it. So the pause, you'll buy the rally, and then you sell the next rate hike. Then you short the market the next rate hike or something like that. I'm not completely sure. But yeah, I think the pause will initially be bullish, because then that means pressure's getting relief off of what's his name? The market and high growth, and then they're gonna rally up the Cathy Woods, Baggy Woods stocks. And then yeah, what do you think, Jimmy? I think the pause will be initially bullish, and then after that, and I would kind of watch commodities too with the pause. That's gonna crush the dollar. Will that crush commodities, or commodities go up? Do you know, Plug?
Wait, if the dollar goes up, I think commodities crash.
No, the dollar will come down on a pause, right?
The dollar,
on a pause, the dollar goes down.
I don't know. I don't think. I think it'll just hover.
I would watch commodities and oil. Speaking of oil, we haven't talked about oil today. But yeah, we talked about SPY, FOMC, China stocks are a play. Then we had a couple tickers, banks and Tesla, nice watches. And I think that's it. Now let's read some comments again.
Doesn't a pause on inflation like causes like inflation to rise, or just pause?
Pausing inflation. You can't pause inflation, brother.
That's what I'm saying. Like pausing the hikes.
Pausing the hikes.
Like if you pause the rate hike.
Yeah, that would be bullish initially. But wouldn't that bring fear into the market after? After the bullish FOMO settles in, it's gonna be like, okay, this is bearish, because they're halting. They're basically halting the interest rates because there's a bigger problem than inflation. And what could possibly be a bigger problem than inflation? Inflation is like the main topic of the market right now. So that's scary. So initially people will not think like that, and they'll be like, they'll buy it up, but then they'll be like, yo, hold on, something's not right. Why are we pausing when the inflation is still high? Right?
They're probably gonna think a bank. The only thing they got right now.
Something got fucked somewhere, you know? And then there's gonna bring fear. So
dude, we still have, the Congress still hasn't raised the debt ceiling. We're still waiting. Yeah, we're still waiting on that one.
Talking about the Fed, I'm gonna think. I just remember TikTok ban, bro. That's another hype sector right now. TikTok, Meta. So TikTok.
Oh yeah, dude. I actually listened to like almost all of the congressional hearing of the TikTok CEO.
Yeah, he got grilled, bro. I heard.
Got grilled. Non-stop grilled,
yeah.
bro.
Is there a social media ETF? I'm curious, because I want to follow that. I'm gonna look it up. Social media ETF. Really quick, I'm gonna look, see. Or should I read some comments real quick? Let me read some comments, because yeah, let's read some comments. But I'm gonna keep that on tab. I do want to talk about social media and social media stocks, oil stocks, and then any other tickers you guys want to look at. We got time. We got time. So Baza, the test support. PL, I think he wants to look at PL. Platinum futures.
I'm saying those are like kind of futures. That's platinum.
Or is he talking about Poland? Maxo? I don't see anything, my amigo. Maxo. Maxeta?
My nigga from a different.
Maybe he's not Spanish. Maybe he's from a different country. Let me
Polish?
see. He's Polish. Power. Zoom. There you go. Hey. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna fuck with you. Alright. I'm gonna fuck with you. Zoom. This is gonna be a nice play, honestly. Yes, sir. It's nasty, bro. It finally got above this 72 range. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is nice. Rocket emojis here. What do you think? It could be a steady grind up, bro, but yeah, this is nice. Bullish MACD. Oh, yeah. Bullish momentum. Yeah, so I think I looked at this chart a while ago, and that's why I got this these old supports on here. But this was the real support right here.
Shit finna break out.
This resistance right here, nasty, bro. Ascending, yeah. This is a good point right here. This is nice.
Hey, I'm gonna look at the flow.
Yeah, go ahead and look at the flow for us, my brother. I'm thinking 75, obviously the first resistance. But then after that, I mean, the main target's up here. What's up?
This thing can go up to 90 if it wanted to.
Yeah, I'm saying. I'm thinking 84, 85 first target for real, for real.
That target's 90.
Yeah, yeah, the target's definitely up there for sure. But conservatively, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the weekends are going to get out at 85. Diamond hands are going to hodl till the 90. And then after that, brother, I mean, you got a gap fill up here. If there's like a pause and stuff like that, growth is going to rocket, my brother.
Yeah,
the Cathy Wood ETFs, this one right here, going to go straight up. Yeah, this is good. Straight up, no cap. Did you see any flow? I can pull it up.
You said Poland power. We'll look at that one right now. We'll look at it and see if it's there. But
I bet, yeah, we'll pull it up.
All right. Flow.
Let's set up my filter real quick. By the way, I have the link right here, guys. If you guys want to sign up for Unusual Whales. It's not pinned. I need to pin that. I pinned it at the top of this, and it's in my description if you guys want to sign up for this. Okay. You can do they have a free tier, but you know, it's not sponsored or anything. It's just
you got 70 calls worth of expiring on the 21.
Hold on, I'm trying to get this thing rolling, but
what do you think about that?
1 second, because I'm trying to get my shit rolling. You said 70 calls?
Yeah, 70 calls. And then you have 75s alert worth 85K.
Oh, you're looking at the alerts, huh? Damn. I'm not seeing anything on my stuff. But you know, I use the different filter.
But the call volume though is like 50-50.
Let me look at Zoom on the alerts. 75 calls for October, 215K. But I like looking at short term, so we're gonna do about 35 days. But since this one is a slow mover, we might need to go out to like May or even June, not gonna lie. Let's just add some extra time on here, actually. There's not really much going on here. Are you seeing stuff?
Days. I mean, I'm just looking, like I said, I'm just looking at the 75 calls, 421 worth 85, and then you got another one that's same expiration worth, but this is a 70 worth 180. It's just
yeah, there's not much flow for me, honestly.
The call volume is 50-50 right now. It's not even.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. There's not much on it for me.
Yeah.
For me,
looks nice though. I'm not. The setup looks nice.
Yeah, I think the chart's nice, but I don't see any flow.
Yeah, we have yet to see.
Yeah. And that's probably because it's like kind of a slow mover.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I would play this with shares, honestly.
Polling power? What's polling power?
Oh yeah. Jimmy's super bullish on Netflix this month. Alright, I might add that to the list. We'll look at Netflix after this. I'm trying to get polling power for the homie. Masco. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, polling power. Alright, bet. Polling power.
It doesn't show up.
Where's it at?
It doesn't show up. That's all I.
Is it a European stock or what?
No, what is that?
Yeah. Bro, I'm drying up. My voice is drying up.
Dude, how long have we been?
Huh? No, I got some water. I'm good. I sound like Lil Wayne now though. Polling power. I think we only got Zoom. I'm gonna look up Maxecta. Marketa. I'm not sure, man. Is it this one? I don't think it's this one, honestly. I can't find polling. I'm gonna have to skip it. I'm sorry. Oh, polar power. Maybe he's talking about polar power. Maybe he's talking about polar power. I heard about this one. Up 5%. Oof. It's a penny stock. Polar power? Maybe it's this one. It's not bad, honestly. It's not bad, but it's a slow mover. You can see it only moves a couple cents a day, like 5 cents. It looks attractive because of 5% move, but if you look at the reality, it's only like, why is this thing huge? I need to move this back. I think I'm gonna stay away from this one, honestly. Damn. Let's look at, yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about this one, honestly. No cap. It's like on a huge, it's a penny play. It's on a huge downtrend. Like right here, still in a downtrend. I would not look at this until it gets outside of that, honestly. It does look like it may have found a bottom, but could be a while. And if yeah, it could go up as high as 142-ish, but it's still gonna be in a downtrend, so bears are gonna be piling up on this. Yeah, it's got some work to do. If it can get outside of this downtrend, maybe hold that 150 level, then you can see more upside. You can start working your way up to $2, I think. Yeah, and I'm sure this one's not gonna have any volume because it's yeah, it doesn't have any volume because it's a dollar stock. So yeah, I think there was some communication disconnection here, you know, with Mega Fuel. PL. Yeah, we're gonna try one more time, but or Planet Labs? You want Planet Labs? I heard of that one before. Up 10%. Oh shit. Yeah. I don't like this one. Their revenue's bad. The 52 million market cap is 1 billion, so nowhere near close to a decent value. I do want to check out Netflix though, not gonna lie. Oh, this one.
45.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Bro, I saw this one come down here. Remember I was telling you that 310. I got calls and I got shook out. Damn. Yeah. It's obviously bullish now. It crossed over the MACD here. Bullish momentum. That downtrend that we were on. So this downtrend here, like I told you, downtrend, broke out, came back, retested it. Now it's going higher. That's nasty, bro. I think, yeah, the top targets, I've already got my targets on this actually, like 262, 250 for sure. So $5 move. I would see how it reacts at 350, 349. Yeah. And so initially I was thinking, not gonna lie to you guys, I called out this head and shoulders correctly, but I was thinking this was gonna be another head and shoulders, which it could still be technically, but it does look bullish. I was thinking this would be a head and shoulders, but if the market stays strong, it's most likely going to become a double top. If we stay bullish and then market flips, then it'll be a double top. That would be a good sign for the bears. I'll be looking at that. I'm definitely at this point, market stays strong, I'm looking at this top range. I know I got 62 here, but you can honestly just move it up to 267. Or 270. Or I'm sorry, 370. Jimmy, did you head out? Let me know if you... Yeah, this is nice still. Once you get inside that 350 range, you're talking about another 20-point move. In my opinion. Yeah, this one's got legs still, honestly. What you think, Plug? I think I saw some calls too, actually. It's like the 360s or the 350 calls for Netflix. Let me see.
You see, yeah, bro, this thing needs to, on the daily, it needs to break 346 for like more upside, bro.
346.
Yeah. Like, around here, 345, 346. It needs to break. And I think it will.
Holy, there's a 390 call for a few weeks out, bro. 20 for a month out. Almost 500K on just one order, bro.
Holy shit.
You seeing this?
Yep.
I hearted this yesterday, actually. Netflix. There's a 390 calls for 428. I think there's another big order that I saw. Yeah, there was two big orders. So basically $1 million going into the 390 calls for 428. Holy. So
Yeah,
not gonna
bro.
lie, bro. That does kind of confirm like a lot of the individual stocks in tech is bullish. The only thing that's kind of sus is the SPY, which I'm kind of being bearish on that. Trying to be realistic of maybe a pennant and lining up to the Fed in May. But the QQQ, aka just tech, it's bullish on the chart, and then the individual tech stocks are kind of bullish on flow in some charts. The ones that I really liked was, which one was it? Was it Zoom? Or was it, let me just look.
It was
Recent
EQC.
stocks. It was Bob. Oh, it was Amazon. Amazon's probably my favorite tech right now. And that's because of Mercado Libre too. Amazon, we gotta definitely watch Amazon, I think. For sure. There's pretty good upside, 110, like you guys were saying. If it gets rejected here, then we could buy the dip at 96, 98. Ascending triangle, yeah. Yeah, but Netflix, oh, Netflix earnings in 2 weeks. Oh, that's true, actually. Yeah, Netflix is one of the first techs to report earnings. What did they do last earnings? Right here, they gapped up. Dang, so they're trading back at their last earnings level. So the upside is a little limited, but if they've been cutting back on, honestly, they might keep going up, because I did hear that they're cutting back their studio expansion movie releases or something, like their spending in movies, like how much they put on that. They might be doing job losses too. Let me double check. Netflix stock, news? No, it's layoffs. Let's do layoffs. Look, how to lay off proof your job. We're gonna go to oh yeah, it was Disney, not Netflix. Netflix did do some news though, I thought. as bad year continues. Some of their layoffs might help them, but this was like last year, so it's not even gonna affect this quarter. I thought they were gonna cut back on their studios. Netflix expands productions with new studio. Says it's opening a video game studio. Maybe it's the wrong stock. Okay. I think they're doing cost savings, so it's the thing. And this pattern from a bigger picture, it does look like more of a wedge. Yeah. You seeing this plug?
Hold up, I'm drawing the weekly right now. Let me see.
Yeah. It looks like an expanding microphone wedge. So I think we could hit that top range 400.
Bro, I think we're gonna hit. Yeah, bro. I'm gonna show you the weekly right now. Actually, on the daily right now.
I'm gonna get rid of these downsides because we ain't got no downside no more.
There's
That's the main level there, but yeah, I think the upside's here. Mega Fuel says Bitcoin's up 2130 time. Bitcoin's up. BTC. My time. Let's look at BTC real quick. I just want to get a preview of what if Bitcoin's rallying. Coin's another one I wanted to talk about actually too. Coin's down right now. Currently on the day. But it's been in this range. We'll go back to Netflix real quick. I just want to do it quickly. Yeah, it's been consolidating, bro. This move to the upside or downside is gonna be nasty. You know what I'm saying? You see, like, yeah, it's like it consolidates for like a week or two, and then it does a huge move. But now it looks like, obviously, it's been doing the consolidation and then going down. And that's because it's been on a downtrend, but now you could say we're in an uptrend now. So now if it consolidates, it most likely goes up. You feel me?
Yep.
This is nuts. So basically, yeah, Bitcoin and crypto is bullish. I don't know if you guys agree. It was in a downtrend. It finally broke out, came down, retested it. It didn't go back underneath, so now we're bullish. Yup. Quick analysis there from what I'm seeing, you feel me? So now, if I had to guess, we consolidate here, and if we get outside of this level up here, next is 31.5. Yeah, if it can get inside of this range here, really, if it can get above this level, but yeah, now we're talking about trading in this range, right? Good kind of trades in ranges. I think it's gonna break up, it's gonna run to 31, and then it's gonna chill in here. So kind of like once it breaks out of this range, I'm not sure when it'll be. Maybe this weekend is gonna go out here, and then it'll trade in here for a bit, and then it could do its next leg up. Something like that. Just idea. Okay, let's go back to Netflix. Laka? I'm gonna have to get a translation here, my brother.
Go to the daily.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me look. We're back on Netflix, talking about Netflix. Jimmy says the reason why I'm bullish on Netflix is subscribers. Oh, that's right. Yeah, they did do the ad support thing.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah.
I forgot about the ad support. So that might be some boost in it.
The arrow I drew.
I got the chart up. What you saying about the chart? The algos?
See that arrow I drew?
Where? Oh, up here?
Yeah. That's that first target, which is 385 on the weekly.
Wait, this arrow right here?
Yeah, I'm pointing at the first green dots. Yeah, the bottom. Yeah.
This
right
lot?
there. That's 385 around there. Yeah. That's
what is this, a weekly level or something?
Yeah, that's weekly. That's weekly chart.
That's like the weekly open, right? Or what is it? These
No,
dots right here, right?
I'm saying it might hit up there.
Right, but what are these dots here? This indicator, that's the weekly opens, right? Or what?
No, that's the 385 target that we're hoping that it's gonna head up there. That's 385.
I bet.
Yeah.
I'm bullish on Netflix actually though. Oh, we gotta talk about social media. Social.
I'm bullish.
Yeah, I'm bullish too.
Yeah.
If you look at the bigger picture, it looks like a microphone. So I know I thought it was a head and shoulders pattern, but it's actually gonna go to 400. 367 first target. And now I see why people are getting these 390 calls, bro. All right then. I'm gonna fuck with you. Yeah, I'm gonna start looking at, I'm gonna see if I can pick up some, I don't know if we'll have red days anymore, but if we can get some red days, I'm gonna start getting calls.
That's why I'm not trading Monday, because I'm thinking it's gonna be like a chop day or something.
Yeah.
Or like a red day. Chop red day.
Feel it, bro. All right, let me see anything on the chat. Nothing in the chat. Laka. I didn't see Laka either. Honestly, I don't think that's a ticker. Or you mean you like it? You like it a lot. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, bullish on Netflix. I gotta add this one to the chart, to my watch list. Now I want to talk about actually Netflix was on my watch list already, but we'll give the credit where it's due. But I did have it on Discord posted. We got Baba, JD, Netflix, AMC, U. Oh, we haven't even talked about U, bro. That's an easy dub. I think we're gonna keep that exclusive though. Just Starbucks, Zom, and Pfizer. So I want to talk about oil, but I'm curious on the social media ETFs.
Oh yeah, is there an ETF or not?
I was looking in the recent week of recent Reddit uprising on social sentiment exchange traded fund to capitalize. All right, let's look. Oh, it's Buzz. That's right. Yeah, it's Buzz. BUZZ is the social media ETF. BUZZ is the ETF. I gotta add this to it's a oh wow.
Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, this is bullish, bro.
It's about to break.
This is
$18.
Bro, this is basically QQQ lagging. Yeah, I gotta move this up on my list.
What do you see? I see $18 soon. $19.
Yeah, I see 17 easy.
I might play this one. This one feels safer to me.
Yeah, no doubt. It's a slow mover though.
Man,
this might be bro. If TikTok gets banned, which I'm thinking most likely will.
Yep.
Yeah, this thing. I mean, I'm pretty sure Meta probably makes up a huge percent of this ETF, but that way you don't have to risk it with Snapchat or Meta or Google or Pinterest or some of these other ones. You can just straight up get the ETF. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna add this to my watch list actually now.
Good one. I like this one.
Same, bro.
Yeah.
And so look, what I was gonna show you with this real quick is it looks like it lags the QQQ right now. It looks like QQQ before it broke out. So let me just compare it real quick. So look at this. This is the QQQ. You see that?
It does. Go back to it.
Yeah.
It does.
Hella lagging. Look.
Oh, bro.
I'm saying, bro.
That's gonna break.
Yeah, this one's gonna add. That's added to the list already. Verified, my guy. I'm gonna move it down here though, because this is the exclusive club up here, and this is just the top of the crop, cream of the crop. Yeah, I just keep my futures and stuff up there, but it's definitely up. Yeah, Buzz must watch, especially if I'll have to do some more research to see when the next event is for social media and stuff, because I want to be able to play it and get enough time for like a hearing or for a bill pass. I'm gonna have to do some deep dives into that on my free time. I'll post it on Discord though, you know. I posted the other one actually. And dude, if you look at this chart, it kind of looks like an inverse head and shoulder, my guy. No cap. So I think easily 16. Okay, next target is up here at 17. This is actually a bull flag breaking out. Right, so the target for this is a straightforward play, bro. Basically up here. Like 17.5. Nasty, bro. Easy play. I think this is probably the easiest play right now, honestly.
It is, bro. This looks exactly like the QQQs right now.
Exactly, I'm saying, bro. It's just lagging. I could have some consolidation like that, but the upside's definitely. And we could play it safe with
Mind you, Meta and Snap haven't like made like new year. Just to let you know.
Hasn't what?
Like made like newer highs.
Meta's getting on the man, Meta's so nasty, bro. I charted this a while ago with that cup. The target for this is basically like 30 or 220. Yeah, this is insane. Yeah, Buzz is the safe play though. Jimmy says CPI is on the 12th. That might be your red day. The 12th. Oh fuck! Like a week from now.
Fuck. Next
Where am
week
I
on
at?
what?
I'm
Tuesday?
gonna be
Damn.
gone, bro. Is that it, bro? So no events this week or what? Let me look. Economic calendar. Let me go to next week. Actually, I'm gonna pull it up here so you guys can see. Plugged it up. My computer's acting hella slow right now for some reason. We're gonna do on the calendar, we're gonna do from the 3rd to, let's just do 2 months. All right, now I'm gonna look CPI, see where that's at. CPI, let me get rid of the, I gotta get rid of these filters. Clear, and then just add the US. Oh, and I do need European on here. European and US is all I need. Okay, so CPI on the 12th. CPI. Yeah, it is on the 12th. Okay, CPI on the 12th. Index month over month. Okay, so that's gonna be a big event. What's going on this week? Let me look. There's usually a big event Wednesdays. Anything big on this Wednesday? But ADP non-farm and change. But the big number is actually on Friday, I believe. Non-farm payrolls.
Also, next week we have non-farm payrolls.
Yeah, this Friday we got non-farm payrolls. Monday, April 3rd. Manufacturing. We got, okay, so this is some stuff we gotta look at. We're looking at economic calendar for this week. Monday, ISM manufacturing employment. And we said it was a red day last ISM. So maybe Monday's red. Tuesday, nothing, honestly. JOLTS. Oh, wow. So we just had JOLTS data, actually. I'm going to click on this to see when the last JOLTS data was. Because I know we sold off that Tuesday. That last Tuesday on JOLTS. Was it March 8th? Alright, let's look. JOLTS data might be the red day, actually, Tuesday. And then March 8th was it a red day? Yeah, March 8th. Oh no, bro. March 8th was decent. So this is... I gotta go because I'm confusing myself now. Alright, this is JOTS data, which was March 8th last release. It came in a lot higher, so more jobs than people wanted, which is bearish. So we did gap. Did we gap? No, we closed here. We broke even, and then we kind of went down.
So we went sideways basically.
Sideways. We did come down, but then we ended up closing higher. So we opened at 398, came down to 396, and then ended up closing at almost 400. Or we hit a high of 400, but ended up closing at. So JOTS kind of moves the data. And then I assume we had the 10th, we had let me look at the ISM real quick. Before we go to Friday, let me look at ISM data real quick. Job report next week. Oh, yeah. I think that's what we're looking at right now. I wonder if this affects a lot though, the non-farm employment change, because it looks like that Wednesday we had a big sell-off. So I don't know if non-farm change was the cause of that Wednesday. This was on let me look. March 1st. Yeah, March 1st. March 1st, right here, kind of red day, sideways. All right, so it could be a red day chop, I think. Tuesday will probably be chop. The one that's big one is Friday, which surprisingly we're going to be closed that day. But I do want to look at what happened the last non-farm payroll because I can't remember the date. Give you money. We're broke. We're trying to get out the gutter too, brother. This was March 10th. March 10th, 311. So this was bad. Bad data. Forecast was 205, 311.
What?
Yeah, we had 311 on it. What day was it though? The 10th. Okay, the 10th, March 10th. March 10th. Pretty red day, honestly.
He's like, everything looks bullish, my guy.
I know, man. Yeah, I know. Everything does look bullish. Everything looks bullish, and then the data, like that's what it kind of. The data was bearish. It kind of sells the market, but I wonder if the market just shakes off any data right now. You know when you get so high, bro, or you get so numb, the adrenaline pump, and somebody hits you or something that would normally hit you, it doesn't even hurt. You can't feel it.
Yeah.
I wonder if the market is gonna get like that. Like it's so high off right now that even if we get data, it's gonna just kind of shake it off.
That's what it's been doing for the past 2 months.
Yeah, I mean on the bigger picture, yeah, but I'm talking about like if it shakes off PCE, bro, then these little things, I mean, that's just gonna shake it off. Although non-farms is actually a bit bigger, more importance. It's it's like non-farm payrolls, CPI, and then the Fed decision. Those are like the big highlights. The weekly Thursday job numbers, we're numb to that already, honestly. Market doesn't move on it. The Thursday numbers, like those weekly Thursday numbers, it doesn't move over that. But I think non-farms is still pretty impactful. CPI, kinda. GDP doesn't do anything anymore. And then the Fed decision is the big thing. But like data points that are really affecting the market are very like close to none now, because it's been through this so much, bro. Like it doesn't even feel it. But yes, I agree. Everything looks bullish, and that kind of backs up the thesis they just might shake off any little data until probably Friday. Or I wonder how that works, dude, because we're gonna be closed Friday. I guess the market will probably gap down or gap up on Monday next week, right? based off the data, or do they release it early? What's up? I don't know what they do. Yeah, because it looks like it's gonna be on the. This was the last one. It's gonna be on the 7th. Oh, hold on the 7th. Yeah. Yeah, Friday. Yeah. And then I leave on the 8th, bro. So I'll be gone. I mean, I'm gonna still be active in Discord a little, but I'm gonna be like very limited, honestly. Honestly.
Facts. Enjoy your vacation, brother.
I'm gonna have to, bro. Trading shit's stressful, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Don't even trade, bro. You might will. You might, honestly, huh?
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to keep an eye on it. Our only problem is the banks. Yeah, exactly. And it's weird, like I was saying. All right, so 2 things on the banks. The banks didn't really like, aside from Goldman Sachs, because that thing ran up. Aside from like that, none of the banks participated in any of the rally. This is a regional bank ETF, right? So FRC, it didn't do anything. What's the Walls, the other one? That one kind of tried to gas up, but nah. Charles Schwab, which is not a regional, but is pretty big. This one surprisingly sold off downtrend, right? So the other ones I was showing you guys, they were going on a sideways, right? This one actually was going down, right? So that's really sus. So that's the, like you said, that is our only problem. On the other hand, though, if there's no news on banks, that's bullish. But then on the other hand, it's like kind of sus why there is no news, you know? Like the problems didn't just poof go away. I don't know. Trying to figure it out. I mean, you think we get more news and it's good, or you think we get more news and it's bad, or you just think it's over? And it's just that's the end of it for banks. Like there's no more,
bro.
There's no more market effect.
The media is still gonna run with the banks are in trouble because they need that ad revenue, bro.
The ad revenue?
I
feel you. I feel you. They're just gonna keep milking the cow.
Yep.
Yeah, no doubt. That's facts. Man, I think we did pretty good. Huh?
The Fed and the Treasury did what do you call it? What's that shit called? The discount window?
Yeah, they did that.
They did that, so that's pretty much that's what they did. So it's already said and done, bro. Everything's going back to normal, you know. Not back to normal, but everything's chilling now, like, you know.
Yeah, chilling. Fuck, I'm tired, honestly. How you feeling?
Yeah,
we ran that shit for 2 hours, my guy. But look, the pennant's there. I don't know if that's gonna be the final thing. Like, ideally, I want the pennant more realistically because that gives me a better sense of direction. If we get rejected, start selling off, then I'm thinking, okay, yeah, we're gonna chill in this range. If we get rejected down this trend, then no doubt we're gonna chop it up in this range here until that decision, and that makes a lot of sense, bro. Like this is the range right here to stay. You see, like even if you pull this back, this was the range back here. Was this the last Fed decision? Let me see. I got the notes now. November 2. Oh no, that was down here. What happened here then? Something happened here. Oh, December 14. Yeah, so we chopped it. Okay, so look. We chopped it up in here in this range, waiting for the decision to be made. You see me?
Yeah.
Now, it looks like we're breaking out of that range, and that's fine. But essentially, the market's going to pull it back in here, waiting for that Fed May decision. That's just what I'm thinking. Like, but the charts, again, do look bullish. And that's because of the QQQ. Just leading, bro. Just leading, you know? But SPY, adding the data for decision rates, I think we chop it up in this range like December. This was December 12. Then we got the Fed decision, and then we got our move down. So I think we chop it up in here, closer to Fed decision. Then we get a move up or down. I don't know. Yeah, like the video, join the Discord for free. Link in the bio. Exactly, my guy. I mean, I posted this FOMC rally mid timeline thing. I posted this on there too if you want it. But yeah, charts look bullish. SPY, I would like for it to stay in this just so it gives me some, sense of direction. If it breaks outside of this, man, I have no idea what we're doing. We're just gonna be bullish, which makes sense, right? We're gonna be in a quiet state until May, so we could just rally. But then on the back end, I'm nervous for April because of the last year's April sell-off. So just things I'm kind of talking out loud here, And then what else did we say? And then individual stocks are bullish. So it could be that SPY trades in this range, but then tech still does its thing and keeps going.
Jimmy has a point.
What do you say? It's earning. Oh, right. Yeah, earnings. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You got beat up stocks too.
That's true. Yeah. So yeah, bullish on individual stocks, most likely. And then kind of iffy on SPY. Definitely bullish on tech. And so tech plus earnings is bullish. SPY kind of sideways bullish. And then we didn't even talk about crypto, but yeah, he makes a good point. Earnings, yeah, I think we're gonna run up on earnings. Crazy. Or it depends on how those earnings go too, though. It could be volatile. So maybe we get a good ass earnings on Netflix, and then we get something from Snapchat, and then we get some, you know what I'm saying? That's another scenario too.
IWM is bullish too, in my opinion.
Who is?
The IWM, the Russell.
Oh yeah. This one I called out a while ago, actually. No doubt. We're going up here for this gap fill. Yeah. And I'm thinking, yeah, 181 or something. I'm thinking top range 186. This is because maybe a head and shoulders here. So in order to get that shoulders completed, we need another retest of that level up there or somewhere close to that. But at the very least, bro, fill that gap right there. Especially now that we're above 176. Yeah, easy dub, honestly. Yep. Yeah, IWM, bro. What's that, the 2000, the mid caps or what?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Good shit. I mean, I'll probably after I hop off, I'll probably do some charting or something for the Discord later, I don't know. I gotta get some other stuff done though. I think that's gonna wrap it up. I think we had a really good little DD session. I really appreciate Jimmy. He stuck around, for a while actually. Appreciate Mega and Saul. I think I'm not sure if he's in here, but yeah, appreciate that guy. He's in the
Disney,
Discord though.
Disney, bro. Disney's bullish too, Jimmy. I feel you on that one.
Oh, he said Disney? He added the Disney at the end? Amazon, dude, Tesla, facts. Apple, now. Bullish as well too. Crazy, honestly. There's yeah. This is, I was talking about this the other day. This reminds me of that NVIDIA just inverse head and shoulder. Look at this. Does that not remind you of this?
Yeah.
It's just crazy. NVIDIA and this all going higher. Yeah, I guess so, man. I guess everything's bullish. Just crazy. Yeah, music's still playing, right? Music hasn't stopped. Apple is nasty. Yeah.
Yo, went up Apple, to 100.
That's going to 170, no doubt. 170 at least. Wow. You might get a little pullback. Confirm that 164, 65 range, but yeah, GG. MACD curling back up around. Bullish momentum. Oh, yeah. Wow. Good shit. Yeah, appreciate Jimmy showing up. He stuck around for a minute, so yeah, I do appreciate that. Mega Fuel. We had some communication issues, but hope you enjoyed the stream. And Saul, good seeing you, and got to as well. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. You got anything to say, Mr. Plug?
Nah.
What you think? Feeling good?
Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Shit, gotta run these numbers up.
Yeah, feeling good about the market, huh?
Discord guys, so because we have more DD in store for y'all.
Yeah. And we're gonna tune into Mr. Bobby too, huh?
Yeah.
Facts, bro. That was good. And we gotta watch Buzz, no doubt. Gotta see what's up with the social media TikTok ban.
Yeah.
Should be interesting for sure. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna end the stream. Check out the links down below. If you want to check out the Discord, it's free down there as well. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Peace.